do is put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Look at you look absolutely fantastic. Hey! And all we need you to do is wave them side to side in time with the... Wait for it. In time with the music, because the drummer takes his cues from you. This is called I Fear IKEA.
Fantastic.
Now let me tell of the shock that fills me with dread. It's blue and it's yellow, but I always see red. It's a furniture store that makes me want to shout. 'Cause once you've entered, you can't find your way out. That's why I fear IKEA. I won't go there again. I don't want a bookcase called Billy, or a table called Sven. Just don't go over Saturday if you don't like the queue.
Keep swaying.
And that don't include Tower, sat on M62. If you go over Wednesday, well, it just makes you laugh. 'Cause it's the size of Kendall Collin, but there's no bloody staff. That's why I fear IKEA.
Come on.
I won't go there again. I don't want a bookcase called Billy, or a table called Sven. It's a good 10-mile walk if you just want to shout.
Nothing to hurt.
Now hang on, you want me to go in warehouse and pick it myself?
How many dare you?
Well, I struggled with trolley, I didn't get very far. And the boxes were that big, they didn't fit in the car. That's why I fear IKEA. Come on! I won't go there again. I don't want a bookcase called Billy, or a table called Sven. Michael Palin is travelled the world once or twice. He said, why don't you explore IKEA, Michael? That'd be nice. Well, the men of the beat must have been off the reds. He went missing a week ago between kitchens and beds. That's why I fear IKEA.
One more time.
I won't go there again. I don't want a bookcase called Billy, or a table called Sven.
And again.
That's why I fear IKEA. I won't go there again. I don't want a bookcase called Billy, or a table called Sven. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone! Rightio, we're back again for some more quality quarantine content. I'm joined by the Discord
really
gang. Say hello everyone!
Hello. Hi.
Did I just cut in on you guys talking about me behind my back?
Yeah, you're really choppy.
Oh no, why am I really choppy?
You probably got your threshold set wrong on your thing.
Really? What, on YouTube I'm choppy?
No, on Discord.
I can't see you on YouTube yet because of the lag.
Oh no.
And now we're live, according to me.
Yeah, we are live. We are live. And it's like, do I sound okay on YouTube? Let's hope that's fine. Because
Yeah, we have to maybe see what the chat says.
Exactly. As long as
Welcome
it's-
to this wonderful Easter special live stream.
Hello. Oh yeah, it's Easter. Ooh, I can open
know.
an Easter egg. I've had an Easter egg.
No,
sitting
tomorrow.
in the
Tomorrow.
corner. Tomorrow.
Amari, tomorrow.
Oh dear. I want to open it now.
You can open it at midnight.
Felix, are you playing moderator god in the chat?
No, you haven't,
No,
made,
Tom.
you haven't made me. You haven't made me moderator.
Oh no, it's Tom. Tom has timed out Felix for 300 seconds.
Wow, welcome to.
I was just testing.
to
All
the
right.
beautiful live stream.
Oh, dearie me. Can you guys actually hear me properly now?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who was telling me
It was
I
just
properly
it
then?
was
Where
literally
was
like the
I properly?
initial 15 seconds that were a bit odd.
Great.
Anyway,
I love
should we
it.
talk about? Should we stop boring the viewers with our internal?
Internal technical problems. Felix, you should have watched last week. It was absolutely hilarious.
Okay, I don't care.
Oh.
It's a bit
Yeah.
mean.
How's everyone's lockdown going?
I'm good. I haven't gone insane yet.
I have a little bit loopy, which is why I've decided to bring you guys all in.
Hang on, why is this live
I'm
stream
always insane.
1440p?
Why is this live stream in 1440p? Because that's how we roll.
But the original video is not 1440p.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well,
even
no,
though
the
this
video is
stream,
10.
even though the source of the stream is going to be 1080p.
Have you sorted out the video source issue anyway?
Oh dear.
Tom, yeah, for record, Tom barged in here about 2 minutes before we were due to start and demanded that we change the way we done it. Completely.
But we're not going to.
But we're
anyway,
not going to.
Anyway,
It was
this
just a suggestion.
YouTube video is almost 2 hours long, so maybe we should make a start.
Yeah. Well, does anyone have anything to say before we actually hit play? Any passing remarks about the?
We should probably go through who's on here.
Yeah, we should go through who's who. If everyone wants to introduce themselves, I love saying this because everyone then all tries to introduce themselves at the same time. So go out.
Hi, I'm Felix.
Who's next?
That's all you
Someone
need to
else?
know.
Yeah, we
Is
just
that
need to know
it?
about Felix. We got Tom here as well.
Yeah, hi Tom. The Tom Kell on Twitter.
You shill.
I'm always around.
Absolute shill.
I had a special role in this, but you'll find out that shortly.
Yeah.
And I'm Rob, and I did this prior to a full shift at work that evening.
Yeah, not.
Well, I did this prior to a 12-hour flight, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember
Lightning.
holidays. Remember flying.
I did this after a week of having a cold, so I felt pretty crap on this.
Oh, we got Hugo here as well. Is Hugo audible?
I didn't do
We got
this.
Hugo. Hugo didn't do it. Hugo, you're brilliant at putting together challenges and then not doing them.
Aww. Hugo's lovely.
It's more fun wandering around watching you all struggle.
What did you get up to in the meantime this time? Did you just follow us?
Actually, strictly speaking, I did do it. I won by about 20-30 minutes.
Oh, look at you.
But let's not talk about that.
Look at you. Right, let's go into the actual thing. Hang on, what button do I press? I semi-know OBS, I promise. We're literally just capturing the YouTube video. It's fantastic.
I did this prior to missing my last train and falling asleep at Amari's.
Oh yeah. Right, here we
That
go.
was fun.
Are we ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hello. I hope the volume of this is actually half decent.
Bing bong.
Hugo, how did it feel to see all of these people just on a train heading to something that you organised? Oh, we've got the Monster Energy sponsorship right there.
Too right.
Bizarre, why are they all here?
But no, that was quite a sight. I got where did we get on? We got on.
This was a beautiful montage.
Oh, thank you, Felix. Yeah, just this train full of people that got put together for this was absolutely brilliant.
We're all completely fucking mental.
Oh yeah, we are.
So today, challenge. Another one. Yes. Do you remember the snake challenge? This time.
I think we got some very, very awkward looks from people going, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh, on that train.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't care about them.
Well, you might. Well,
I mean, we just took up a third of an entire carriage, so...
Yeah. So this took about a solid week to edit. This has a lot more editing in it than the Snake Challenge. Just built on it quite a lot. So I'm actually quite proud of this video. It had so a lot of these overlay kind of things and a lot of animation and stuff like that going on more so than just smashing clips together, which was what the Snake Challenge was. Worked on it for about... I think we done it on... what day did we do it?
Started the 1st of February.
Ah, yeah, and then it
It's
came out...
1st of February.
It came out the following Saturday, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that because I was in a state.
Oh dear.
Okay, so yes,
I don't dare ask, Felix.
let's go over the bonus points.
Yeah, trying to break
the
this
bonus
down
points.
and trying to make this like understandable for someone who's obviously coming into a video that they've never watched before. or a video about a thing they have no context on.
Where
Because-
we will be looking at it for months.
Yeah, exactly. And I believe we.
Oh, I mean,
I had a 5-minute cut, the first 5 minutes, which I sent to sort of out into the group chat, and it was quite good, but it didn't have any of this overlay stuff on it at all, and it just. I looked at it thinking, anyone who wasn't on this challenge or didn't read about this challenge beforehand will have absolutely no idea what was going on. Because me and Felix were just all over the place talking about different bonus points. Oh yeah, this one, and it just made no sense.
I think in fairness, we knew about some of the bonus points in advance, but even some of them were a surprise because Hugo had left
Yes.
a few fun surprises for us.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, anyone who is actually watching on YouTube, let us know if our audio levels are cool, if you're happy with that. If you want us to turn up the actual video, then we can do that. But... Oh, Tom, do you want to explain why you were a bonus point?
I think I explained it in the video. Wait, hang on. Let's wait for it to come up on the screen. I think that's the best way. Hugo, you've been asked in the chat, do you remember the Hopper Fair video? Yeah. Where he's... Oh.
Yeah, the challenge.
The Hopper challenge.
There's your answer.
If you go
There's your
asked to transport Factory,
Yes.
I think Hugo right now just has status of Lord of Transport Faff.
Yeah. I told the person in the chat that Hugo had amnesia with the Hopper Fair video.
Person in chat, you do the challenge by going out and doing it, which you can't do right now because there's a lockdown.
Yeah, don't travel, guys. Stay in and watch poorly produced YouTube content from channels that peaked 5 years ago.
So when you're putting in the mid-roll
Thank
ad,
you.
Oh, I will
6
sprinkle
years
them
ago.
all in, mate.
bonus point thing, he's going to be roaming around. Is he actually? I thought that was a joke. No. He's going to be roaming around, and we get 20 points if we can find him and get a selfie with him.
oh, I've lost the YouTube stream, but I think that's my internet.
Oh dear.
Oh no, what a shame.
I'll do that. Does that have to be inside of an IKEA?
Felix didn't want to do the dangle way originally. He said doing this. Oh, no, we're not going to do that. No, we're going to do the dangle way. Oh yeah, that was my idea. I wanted to try and hit up the platform 9 3/4 and run into the wall there,
Yes, but also no.
but we couldn't.
Yeah, the queue will have been like... Fun fact, they put a bench in front of that now.
What?
Yeah, to stop people from just sort of going for the sake of it.
Huh.
Fair.
This shot here, I left in because, or actually when we actually get off the train, even though Felix is talking about something completely inane, his power bank, I just loved the shot because I think it shows off what a 360 camera can, like, really do.
Yeah, your 360 was a good touch.
Yeah, everyone hopping off the train here. But I think this shot here where it pans around to Felix and we're just he's just talking about his power bank or something stupid, but I really liked the I really liked the look of just the wide angle and the sun in the background. I thought it was a really nice shot, especially when Tom just comes running past us here like this. Just Tom
It is a lovely
just
morning.
yeets past us.
My hair is an absolute state.
So he's not here to mention it, but we're about to see the best bit of accidental timing.
Oh yeah. Also, I absolutely love this bit here going through the gates.
Oh, this is when I run away.
It's this nice little panning shot here where Tom just completely
Bye.
abandons us.
Well, not yet. I go to the gate.
He's at the gate, yeah. Oh, and someone goes through the gate on someone else's Oyster card.
Oh yeah, and my ticket didn't work because Boundary's own tickets are broken on.
Yeah.
Tick-
So, yeah,
on
here we go with some
Ticketline
absolutely
datas.
great timing.
Oh, here's me realising that I'm not going out the gate, so running to them so I can say goodbye to everyone.
I think Tom is well behind.
Tom, are you watching it on YouTube?
Yeah, Tom's
Or are you
watching on YouTube instead of Discord, so he's
Oh.
like a minute behind because he's on
Oh,
moron.
that's really silly.
Yeah.
Go to the Discord live stream. Huh?
Yeah, I was watching it on the Discord live stream, but I just clicked in the wrong window and then just rolled with it.
So we have Mr. Gummers getting his task sheet for the day. Now, I should have put the shot that's coming up as a flashback because I want to, for credit, what Felix says here. Felix was originally of the opinion that we could put trust in our route, which I find absolutely hilarious, and wanted to go on the bonus points. We'll see, obviously, how that goes later. And oh, Felix, do you want to explain whatever the hell your I think we're about to mention it now.
What am I explaining?
Yeah, your dumb high-speed route, which never came to fruition.
It didn't come to fruition because of the connection down from Angel Road, or whatever called Moody and Water. But,
Do you want to explain what that bloody stupid idea was?
We were just going to get the high speed from Stratford.
Oh yeah, just to interrupt you, Felix randomly screamed IKEA and then started running, and I'm not too sure why.
I was just
and apologies to whoever I butted past there. But
it was one of our
comrades. Just yell IKEA and start running for no reason when we were nowhere near an IKEA and hadn't started yet.
On the bridge we could see the IKEA. It was visible from the bridge.
IKEA. It's Jeff Marshall.
I should probably mention now that getting from that bridge to the IKEA was substantially more difficult than shown on camera.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. There was no way we were going to make the next connection out of that. Although some of you did because you're incredibly athletic.
Yes.
Well, either you did something really quick in the store, and ran and made the 1104, or you didn't and you went and got the 1124, or
in my case, so
yeah, in
my case, managed to somehow get lost in the IKEA.
Rob, that is not a good way to start this.
See, the entire thing was filmed in 360. You can see a bit of an example of it here, because we can, in the edit, you can faff around with the field of view. So you can see we've got a really wide angle here. You've got like the IKEA wall on both sides of the video. And you can pan in and around it, select your shot. So you see we just cut away there, but that wasn't actually a cut. All of these cuts are in real time. Coming off of one camera. It's fantastic. And so, because it's 360, you can go real wide field of view here. So we've got the massive group of people. And then slowly decrease the field of view back down, back into a normal camera shot like that.
Wow.
Which is just where 360 comes in.
Look at all the people who went
through all the people who went through the big revolving door. I love the big revolving door.
Yeah, so we were I was very surprised. We were the only team who took this route out of IKEA. And that was, well, you'll see in a minute.
Yeah, we'll save that for in a moment.
Yeah, I'm still annoyed that nobody else.
Is anyone else monitoring chat?
Yeah, I am.
Is there any reason we shouldn't be sharing this outside YouTube? No, I don't know what your question is really. Like, share it around.
Share it wherever you want.
Jeff isn't on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, apologies. Jeff isn't in the video. Jeff's in the comments. Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, hello, Jeff.
Hugo, you need to rope Jeff into one of these challenges.
What the hell are you doing?
Don't worry, Jeff, Meridian Water isn't too far in, and then you can go.
No. Who said there were 8 IKEAs?
Yeah, there's
how many IKEAs are there? 5.
So those overlays, I was gonna mention it a minute ago, but those overlays were a right faff to get working right because the animations kept glitching. The amount of times I had to redo that. Right, Hugo, we all have a bone to pick with you. Everyone on this challenge has a bone to pick with you. What the hell is an appointment card?
Well, I went to 2 IKEAs, and both of them had these little cards that you could that said appointment is at what time, that you could get these cards and you could write down your appointment time for if you had an appointment.
And it turned out that when Hugo went, he was obviously, so Hugo done a load of prep for this. Obviously, he went on a scouting reconnaissance trip.
Do you have a photo of the appointment cards, Hugo?
It was in the Twitter chat, I believe.
Someone actually managed to get
I think someone asked what they were, and then you posted a photo, I think.
Because this was such a faff trying to find it turned into an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, that was.
We don't miss.
Oh, we're having to do human interaction here. Ugh.
Oh, this guy was so confused.
Yeah. What do you want? Do you want a kitchen cabinet? No, we want a card.
He's like, why do you want that? And his colleague's just like,
What is
I'm
happening?
not getting involved in this. It's too weird.
There's too
I
much
can't believe you
weirdness
didn't
going on.
make me a stream moderator, Amari. That's
Oh,
just
fine, I'll make you a stream moderator, you absolute diva.
Hang on, is David,
unapologetically.
So,
David Curry the Jersey Griffin?
I like to point out in the video that I believe we are the first people to film a YouTube video inside of an IKEA while maintaining all normal social boundaries and not being dickheads.
That's a bit.
Demonetized.
Oh, except for the bit where we got in cupboards later, but that was harmless fun.
It was part of the challenge. No.
True. So guys, how long until we're filming a 24 hours in IKEA challenge overnight? Got caught by security. LOL.
No. Just
So,
no.
We kind of struggled with the appointment cards.
Yeah,
but
and we had a bus connection to make out of here as well.
We
So,
were the only people who. It was really
done that.
surprising.
so
Yeah, you wasted quite a lot of time, dude.
This was Felix's turn to go and harass someone.
Oh, it was so embarrassing.
While in the meantime, I just fold up our
Amari,
measuring
could
tape.
I politely ask you to skip the next 30 seconds?
No,
Just because the embarrassment actually.
That's not
it's
right,
already
right.
happened, Felix. It's already happened. And so, yeah, our plan was because we could pick what task we done in each IKEA. We picked the easier task as well as a backup. So we went and picked up one of the kitchen appliance guys just in case we heard back from Hugo that we just failed in finding what we should have found, and we would have had to go pick that up in another IKEA. So we picked up an appliance guide here as a backup because there's just a confusion of the IKEA going on right now.
Me and David was also trying to do the stationary set in the first in this first IKEA, and also failed miserably at finding appointment cards. But we ended up checking the small item, which in our case was a cutlery, and buying that.
You got cutlery? I want cutlery.
No, the cutlery tray, the little like 50p drawer insert thing.
Well, remember, I'll tell you later. But I went back to the pub and our amendment had gone.
Sorry, what?
We'll talk about it when it comes to the relevant section.
Okay.
Haha.
Ah.
The key to doing a director's commentary is to mention stuff that's still half an hour ahead in the video.
More like it's an hour ahead.
More like a...
Yeah, baby, we're in it for the long haul here. But no, this was such a fun day.
Felix's keyboard noises.
Yeah, Felix likes typing. Oh yeah, we got the wrapping paper off camera. Totally, guys. We did take video. We did take photo evidence.
I can confirm
So
they
we're
did
coming
show
out-
me the wrapping paper later.
Coming up on a bit of awkwardness here. I genuinely did decide I wanted to do something stupid at every IKEA, and I realised that we were walking out and I hadn't done anything stupid. So I went, "What can I do?" And I went, "I'm gonna plank." And so that's how that happened.
Objectively stupid.
Oh, I forgot
It
about
was
those
objectively
cuts.
stupid. Yeah, the cutaways. So
I
with
love
the-
that cut.
Oh, no.
The confused
The
IKEA.
confused IKEA man.
Does anyone else just love those IKEA people?
Oh god, yeah.
Like,
So we
they're
have
like
the
coolest thing.
THX intro sound here with the backing of just doing a plank. I love it so
Mark,
much.
what is that sound from?
That is the THX audio intro sound that you'll hear in cinemas.
Oh,
There you go. There's some serious nerdness there. It's called
Oh,
the
it's an
Deep
episode.
Note.
Where's Mr. Gubbins? That's when you need him.
In it, we need to get him in.
I-
I
Enzyme
really
Bus
love
are
this little
brilliant.
sequence here of just getting the tickets.
Enzyme
I
Bus
don't
is
know why,
really
I
great.
just quite like that.
They've been giving loads of stuff to the NH. Loads
Oh,
of
that's good to hear.
gifts and stuff. Yeah, they've been doing a great job. I keep seeing a post on our local South End pages and shit.
Just slide into Mr. Gubbins. Yeah.
Yeah, there's our first bonus point. With a little Mario coin sound effect as well.
I think I was still actually in IKEA, me and Adam, trying to look for the wrapping paper and ended up doing a whole lap of the store before we actually
Oh,
found
I remember hearing
the
about
wrapping
this.
paper.
Trying to edit
Yeah.
these chat bits was so annoying.
I was going to say, you did a quite good job of that, but that must have been annoying.
Well, luckily I can take extended screenshots, so it was just a fact of animating it scrolling. So it was one extended screenshot just moved, but
Nice.
getting it to look natural was just so annoying.
What was difficult?
The chat sections with the screen.
Oh yes, with
the Twitter
screenshots.
chat.
Yes.
On
So where's
Grey
this
throughout the day.
grade?
You did a
Yeah,
good
this
job
is
on
Grey's.
that. Here's me with my Graves to Boundary Zone 6 ticket.
And here's
So
me
we
back on
actually went through
Oyster.
the barrier.
So
Yeah,
the-
because well, the reason why I didn't go to the barrier at Chapel 100 is because I had a Boundary Zone ticket to Graves return.
Felix calls Tango discount. What did you call it?
Fake Fanta, discount Fanta. I can't remember. It's Fanta, but worse.
Seriously, this is such a good idea because what this does is you can get you presumably got the train from Grays that went via Rainham into London rather than via Chapel 100.
No, we got the Chapel 100 one.
No, you didn't. You can't.
Yes, we did because the train here is the shuttle.
No, the one in the bay. The one in the
wasn't a
bay
shuttle.
via Rainham.
Yeah, the one in the bay goes via Rainer.
Yes, it does. Yes, exactly. The one in the bay goes via Rainham, so it went via Rainham.
You went via Rainham.
So yeah, what
What
we
is
just
that puts you about 3 minutes in front of the ex Chapel 100 train at West Ham,
That's exactly why we did that.
which unfortunately there's about 7 minutes from the ex Chapel 100 train arriving at West Ham to the Meridian Water train departing from Stratford, and it's just not quite enough to get a Jubilee line train there in time.
Well, we did. We
The
still
extra
didn't
3
do that.
minutes basically puts you half an hour up.
We could have done that, but we didn't do that because we wanted to be able to get back to Greenwich.
So hang on. Oh, hang on. So hang on. Did you go to Meridian Water after this?
We went to after this. From West Ham, we got the Jubilee line to North Greenwich.
Yeah.
And
So
got
the next one we done was the Greenwich one.
So
well,
so
you'll
I
see in a moment.
So Felix didn't get any of the door positions. Tom would have, because Tom is best part.
well, not on National Rail to be fair. So
I got us towards the front of the train. I just
You
didn't
did
want to walk
not.
anymore.
We were nowhere near where we needed to be.
literally front door at West Ham.
was that a 4-car?
Yeah, it was.
We get a good barreling down the stairs here. So yeah, this
West
is
Ham
again
positions
the
is
advantage of
awful.
360 cameras. It's just these whip pans, changing field of view, and all this kind of stuff.
It's beautiful. Yeah,
Doesn't
we
work.
packed. This was not. I can't wait for the Victoria sequence because oh my god, that was.
Oh, the Victoria sequence was absolutely mental.
Right,
I
we-
wanted to
Take a little
kill that.
overtake.
Yeah.
Because on a technical level, you're not changing how you hold the camera. You're just panning it in the air.
Exactly. I mean, he's slightly
Exactly.
weaving a little bit, but like it's mainly static.
Oh no,
Well, the
that
weaving
weaving
stopped
gets completely
before
counteracted
this
by the editing, so it's stabilized.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So
Isn't it?
everything is in post.
How much did that camera cost? Because I kind of want one.
I believe you can get them for about 400.
Oh,
You've got to
out
admit,
of my current
it's,
budget,
it's
but
two cameras strapped together, which is what brings that price to it.
yeah, I understand.
But
you can get one.
it's so
You probably
good.
get a 180 one. I think,
Essentially,
yes.
they're essentially fisheyes. Can you zoom in and sort of correct the? Because
Yes,
obviously
you can. Here's a nice snippet back from the snake with Tom.
Oh,
of just
yes, mate.
completely belting through Stratford.
Oh, Stratford, yeah, please don't remind me about that place.
Well, so actually, for context, I just spent about half an hour on that concourse where the cutout just ended. As I'd been, well, actually,
Yes.
this is up there in the top right now. So I had been. Where is
Oh,
that?
it's
Oh,
Tom
that's in
just
front of the,
roving.
that selfie's in front of the Stratford Centre.
And
There's
Felix was just memeing on Tom.
memeing with the image. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of meme-worthy images from that day.
No, well.
Yeah, we were enjoying your chin, my friend.
Oh, here's the part where Felix was just incessantly trying to insist that a escalator was on, but with a sign saying that it was out of use or not working, counted as disused, which it just doesn't. I don't know what. It doesn't. And then he was trying to take a photo of it, and I was like, Felix, stop.
Why is that fire exit open
This
behind you?
escalator is...
Due to a fault, but the escalator, there was no fault.
So what's disused?
I think that sign is not meant to be I think that sign is not in use. But I think the sign.
is disused.
Yeah, so the sign is disused.
Hugo, can we get some official jurisdiction on this, please?
Neither of those counts, sorry.
Thanks very much.
I know, but
There
the
we go.
sign is disused, and it's
Would
on
you have
the
taken that
transport
area
network.
there? If I took a photo of that area, would you count that as disused? Because I thought about it. That little bit of concourse. Why does that exist? That sort of
Because of
50
architecture.
meters.
Is it not
of...
passive provision for another entrant?
Might be.
Yeah,
they
it could be
probably-
that. I think I think it was just built for architecture as well, like pretty.
It was built for huge crowds for the Millennium Dome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god, that was before you were born.
Okay, calm down, Dave.
Dave, you're young to me.
Oh, thank you.
Right, Felix is going to go bye-bye for like 20 seconds.
Okay. Mute your mic. Good.
I don't think I needed to know.
Always end up standing behind a person whose Oyster card doesn't work. It just feels like it's my luck.
I've been there with you having that problem, so.
True. It happens to me occasionally. It's something to do with Google Pay, I think. Sometimes that completely...
Well, you know, maybe you should be using
barrier.
Oyster card and getting the discount that you should have.
We're talking about that on here right now. I think I'm probably one of the only transport enthusiasts in London who doesn't own an Oyster card.
Even though you're entitled to a 16 to 25 discount.
Yeah, I'm scamming myself. I absolutely hate this bus station with a passion.
So, where was everyone else at this point? I was,
You were chilling in Stratford.
Hugo, where were you?
Station.
Hey, I'm
On the bus.
bye-bye.
Hugo, you're very jittery.
Yeah, Hugo's a bit jittery. Your hate bus
That is
flat
sacrilege.
Pardon?
Yes, Hugo tweeted the challenge is off.
Beg your pardon, Felix?
A serious lead. I'm wondering what that serious lead is.
Felix has just left us again.
Hi, I'm back, hi.
What did you just say?
We're biting our time.
Someone has said in the chat, how do the snake challenge? The answer is, you go to the past.
Yeah, just watch the video.
Oh, I will be putting a link to the Snake Challenge map in the director's commentary live stream. I said I would do that. I totally forgot. Someone, when we're done with this,
But the
remind
fun
me
of
to do
it,
that.
the fun of it is to be doing it in the past with
Yeah,
other
but
people.
you can organise your own, guys. You can definitely organise your
This
own
is true.
your own
This is
challenges.
true.
Well, not right now, obviously.
And obviously, let us know how they go. Oh yeah, not
But,
right now.
but don't invite us because we don't want to go.
A bit hard.
I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding.
Felix
You
just
can
goes
invite us.
careening across a road here. Absolute safety.
Just over the flower bed.
I
look like a really-
vaulted
Look,
over
okay,
it.
those hydrangeas mean nothing to me. Look at that man. Look at that poor man. I'm just.
Cut in front of.
Cuts up, yeah.
Those hydrangeas mean nothing.
So does anyone want some IKEA pick and mix? Because it was there, and no one got any, and I'm sad about that.
I love IKEA pick and mix. Would that have counted as? You know how one of the things is get food, Hugo.
I think it had to be from the bistro.
Would that have counted? The pick and mix.
I believe it had to be from the bistro bit.
Ask Hugo.
Someone's
here,
doorbell's
ask
gone.
him.
Yeah, that was my doorbell.
Hugo, would that have counted to get in the pick and mix?
Crickets.
Hugo's on mute.
Yeah, we've
Can
lost
for
Hugo.
what the food?
He's muted himself. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for the
I don't
food.
we
know
just
what
spoke.
he knows.
Which, again, I don't think would count.
Where are they? Where are the trolleys?
Here's me trying to find a trolley desperately, because this is obviously one of the most fun parts of an IKEA, is riding the trolleys.
We found an abandoned trolley anyway.
Yeah, we picked up an abandoned one.
Why did we? Oh, for the Oh, is this where you did the
Yeah,
shelf?
so we took a... Yeah, this was the one where we were picking up stuff. That was nearly in the thumbnail. I
This
had
is a
absolute-
beautiful camera shot.
Yeah, I had some absolutely terrible... So, brainstorming thumbnails for this was awful. I had to try and... Thumbnails is my weakness on YouTube right now. Trying to get decent decent ones of those going. Oh no, Hugo's internet has apparently let him down.
Hugo, no.
So, what was everyone else doing at this point? I think I was probably still at Stratford.
Do you
Most
have a rough timestamp for this, Amari?
There was originally on the thing when we... If you go back like a minute, because it said what time we went in there. But
Hang on, I'll
don't
do it
really
on.
mind.
I'll do it on YouTube. I'll do it on my YouTube. Hang on.
Yeah, mate.
How? I can check my notes.
12:07 p.m. So actually, I'm gonna have a look at what I was doing at that point.
Yeah, we were ahead of schedule on this. I'm looking because I've got up here. I've got the schedule.
Hugo says he probably
planning
passed
document.
at Greenwich bus station.
That's interesting. So something came to light later on that we didn't realise, or that I noticed in the edit, is that Felix doesn't understand the concept of quantities, because he only got one of everything on the list.
What do you mean?
Hugo let us off of it because we were at the shelves anyway. I'm hearing echo coming back from someone. I think it's from Tom. But, yeah, Tom, if you can mute your mic. So basically, Hugo, I noticed in the edit, Felix didn't understand the concept of quantities. Like what he's about to pull out here, you need 2 of to make a shelf. And he just got 1 of everything on the list. So, yeah. But Hugo let us off it because,
he's a nice man.
We were at the places anyway. And also because we took the time to put everything back. So, meh. Like I said, upstanding citizens, we put everything back where it belongs.
We're good IKEA. We're good IKEA.
We're good IKEA people.
Hugo says pick and mix would have counted, so...
Ooh.
So what was I doing? So 11...
Think how long we were in that bloody queue at Wembley for. We could have just got pick and mix.
Oh, that was it. So I was at Stratford until... So I returned from Chafford 100 on the train immediately after the one that everyone else arrived on, which was about, I want to say about... It was only about 5 minutes after. And then I went to Stratford where I stayed for about an hour because I ran into... Well, I was meeting Rachel Perkins, who was with David Gubbins, but due to travel couldn't arrive at the same time.
This is one of the jokes that I put in that I didn't know how well would land, but I just had to because Felix just totally reminded me of Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock here. just with that panning round shot with his hands up to his head.
Demonetized.
It's just dumb stuff like that. And Felix couldn't figure out how revolving automated doors work.
Yeah, you were too close to the corner. Safety. Tap, tap, tap.
So, yeah. What was the stupid thing for here? Oh, yes! This was Brexit Day.
Oh,
so we have our
no.
Prime Minister Boris Johnson saying Brexit will be a Titanic success.
I forgot he said that. Oh my god,
Titanic.
I absolutely love this one. And again, to get around copyright, I had to use the shitty flute version, which worked out better.
The shitty flute version made it.
It really did. Remember Brexit, guys? Ah, old times.
Remember when that was all we worried about? Remember? Oh.
So, yeah, no, it was only the 2 of us recording this, but to be honest, it would have been cool if we had more people with 360 cameras, but it would just be so nightmarish to edit.
Edit, infrastructure, money,
Expensive as well.
Well, money of people. To be honest, you could have multiple people filming. Like you could use people.
Yeah, even with cell phone footage. But just from
the best example,
in editing perspective, it would be horrible.
I mean,
that bus. We want that bus. Go.
Yeah, I like how you aren't running yet.
Yeah, because I was the one who prompted Felix. I was like, don't we want that bus?
And it's good. It's bloody good we made it because otherwise we would not have done the thing. We would not. We might have not made it to the movie water connection.
Yeah, I was at.
Did you two ever realise there were bus stops directly outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
apparently there were bus stops directly outside.
Oh,
I'm
and here's where you
translating
had an
from
argument
broken
with
audio,
the woman.
Hugo.
Here's where you had an argument with the woman who you shouted at. You could run in front of her getting on the bus.
Yeah, but through the magic of video editing, that didn't happen.
Becky in the comments. I haven't done anything with it. Also,
Send something over to me. I might do something with it if I can salvage something out of it.
that is not a promise. It's a possibility.
Yeah, send me it. I want to see it out of curiosity anyway, and I'm bored as well, so I have nothing
Well,
better to do.
you're busy at the moment, Tamari.
Here's a car park.
Busy with.
So, yeah,
Dangle
we're
way.
doing a live stream
Dangle
right now.
way. So
Dangle way.
on the Dangle way, me and Felix mainly just me to be honest, ends up looking insane because for the first time in years I didn't get a Dangle way pod to myself.
Well, it's because you would have had to have waited for a while, wasn't it?
Well, no,
Didn't
not
you?
really, because it was so empty anyway. Because the Dangle way's always
There was a
empty.
queue.
Yeah, but it wasn't much of a queue, and a load of people were getting.
Yeah, but there was a queue of more than one, so.
Which is rare for the Dangle way. Fun
is.
fact, they run it at half speed now because it's basically a tourist attraction. It can run like 2 or 3 times
Twice as
faster.
But they run it half speed all the time because they used to only run it half speed.
Yeah, they use it.
Yeah, they run it half speed all the
peaks.
time. I got very angry once when I was trying to get to the XL Exhibition Centre for something, so I was actually using the Dangleway as transport, and I got there and there was a 20-minute queue for it, and it was running slow, and I was like, this is maybe a transport link, what, damn you, Boris. I believed in Boris for once and went to the
Look at this
Dangleway.
queue. Look at this queue.
It's not
That's
long.
pretty savage by Dangleway standards, to be fair.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the time that I went, I was annoyed. The queue was outside.
We were kind of crapping ourselves at this point.
No, we weren't. We were fairly.
I-
I'd been in the Dangleway before. I knew this queue was only going to be like a 2-minute queue.
So what time was this?
This was probably about 15:15.
Yeah, this wasn't too much later.
Hang on. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up my my timeline. And have a little...
Pull up our Google Photos album.
Oh yeah, I could. No, I didn't- well, I mean, what would that do? No.
Deleted
that's
scenes to
photos.
go with the director's commentary. I don't know if
I
I'm
don't
not
really have
putting up-
much in way of deleted scenes to show you guys, to be
honestly, yeah, most of the footage would have gone in. Like
honest. Yeah,
even
anything
from,
that got edited out was
yeah.
edited out for good reason.
Yes. Mainly am I being mean to me.
No, I would
Never.
So here's the part where I look like a complete and utter psychopath in front of the other people in the Dangleway.
Yeah, I think you probably ruined those other people's.
Those other people's
According to-
romantic river crossing.
According to Google, we were on a bus on the Dangleway.
Ooh.
That's how it's categorised. it.
Those faces. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Love it.
The Dangleway remains the only bit of TFL infrastructure I've never been on.
Funny to make people mess.
Yeah, so the Dangleway, we arrived at Royal Victoria about quarter to one.
Just about the time I was heading back from Westfield, Stratford City. The
I
joys
was-
of having
wait,
just
so what
Going
time
with
was
it.
this?
Imagine just being enclosed in a 2 meter by 2 meter cube with some
With
random
someone
person
doing
just
this.
measuring it. And we were trying to explain what was going on to them, but they didn't speak English.
Oh. Wow. Wait, so what time was this again?
About quarter to one.
Quarter to what? Quarter to one, quarter to two?
Quarter to one, love.
Oh, so I was leaving IKEA Tottenham at this point. Oh, this was when I was hiding behind. Oh, there's a photo
That was my
somewhere.
point there.
but-
We need to, when the Dangleway inevitably shuts, what do you think they'll do for the Dangleway farewell tour organised by the London Transport Museum?
Well, first of all, charge 200 quid.
Ooh, controversial.
Stupid cable car measured it.
Par for the course at this point.
Do you reckon you can get a
Yeah.
penalty fare if you don't?
So
What
I
is the
was
Dangleway penalty
hiding.
fare? I want to know that. Can you get a penalty for not touching out of the Dangleway?
You can FOI it if you want to know.
Oh, that's a good idea. Someone should do that.
We're not running the whole way.
Felix, you have been tasked.
This DLR interchange is such
I
a
don't do
bastard.
FOIs.
It always has been.
I'm on their naughty list.
Oh, what, for all those FOIs you did when you were 10?
No, I'm kidding. I could probably, but I can't be bothered.
Yeah,
At this point now, we had 20 minutes from this point at Royal Victoria until our train left at Stratford.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's either 20 minutes or 50. So mine was calm, but I was panic.
Well, you
I mean, it's possible, but you need, like-
that you were going to make a Jubilee Line train that pulled in at the same time as us here, and you made me run for it, even though we weren't going to make it.
Well,
And
especially
Martha-
as your door
and
position,
Martha-
especially as your
Martha
door
saw
position's
us.
really poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom.
Martha saw us.
See, Felix is just still running for it like he has any hope in hell, and I'm just like, nah, mate.
To be fair, you did this to me on the IKEA challenge when a train was pulling in, and it was because you were like, it's gone, and it hadn't even opened the doors yet. You see, you could have made that if you had been in the right, door
Yeah,
position.
we had door positions.
But it doesn't matter anyway because the knock on there was no knock on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fair. So you made
It's
spoilers,
kinda
but you
like-
made the connection.
It's kind of like the frame rule in Super Mario speedrunning.
Tom, stop
Dangleway is
hacking.
closed, so there's
Oh
no
yeah,
need
and
to.
it's good. The Dangleway closed later that day.
It did, because it was really windy, which cursed my audio for the day. When we get to Meridian Water and we're walking across the footbridge, it's just mayhem audio terms.
Off of the Jubilee.
I wish it was easy to put photos up because there's a photo of me hiding behind a Tesco sign at this point. Basically.
Amar,
Yeah, I'll explain what I was. I was the bonus point, so anyone who ran into me during the day and took a selfie with me, I think they had to take a selfie with me. would get.
When we say ran into you, it wasn't that hard when you were texting us.
No, like I was telling, because the thing is, you'd never run into me just on. I think they should have got extra bonus points. To be fair, one team, pretty much.
Oh yeah, this is the point where I didn't actually leave the lens cap on the camera. I was recording
Amari,
when I
you
thought
put
I'd
an E
stopped
on-
recording.
You put an E on lens.
Wow. Yeah, I edited this at like 3 a.m.
Isn't that like the middle of the day for you?
Ooh, controversial there. How could you say something so controversial yet so?
No, but the thing is, I knew no one would find me unless I said, and the only team that actually genuinely ran into me was the one, I can't remember who it was, but there was two people outside IKEA Stratford
Collection,
City.
Yes.
I was with
This is mental.
To be fair, it was kind of a cheat anyway, because I was with Rachel, and then by extension, who had to meet up with David Gubbins, so obviously they got it the easiest, because literally that was...
Well, we got it fairly easy. Should we tell them? Amari, should we tell them?
Well, I'm in the video later, so you'll see.
Tom's in the video later. And we, it was. We had a few ways
When
of
you're
making
close,
it a bit
when you're
easier.
close friends, like Amari, Tom, and I are, we have ways to snoop on each other.
Oh, that sounds really creepy.
I know that was the intent.
To be
This
fair,
stage, I still can't believe how barren this station is.
It's awful. It's got a plaque from Chris Grayling though.
It's got ticket barriers. I don't think they're ever staffed, so I don't know why they have ticket. I don't think they were ever staffed.
I always get stuck behind the person whose Oyster card isn't working. It's just like a meme at this point. But yeah, the wind noise here was absolutely mega. Jeff is going mad because Meridian Water.
Meridian Water.
Meridian Water.
Gets the Meridian Water hype.
Fun fact: Jeff bought me a cake in that Tesco once. Actually, he bought me a cake on my birthday in that Tesco.
Wow, what a generous man.
So yeah, we had to. If we wanted to make that train back out, we had 7 minutes. So that
We
just
weren't
wasn't going to happen.
going to do it.
Oh, so here's the
But
Tesco
Peter was
sign that I hid
absolutely
behind. So that Tesco sign there on the left is
Yeah.
what I hid behind, while most of the other groups who basically went straight from Lakeside to this IKEA, here's another group.
Here's how I interacted with another group.
They most of the groups took the train. I can't remember exactly how it worked. A few groups went on the train that was straight after, and then, so they basically went straight here from Lakeside.
Right.
So there were about 3 groups on that train. You guys could have been on the train ahead of that if you hadn't have gone to Greenwich first, because of the route you'd picked via the bus, which meant you were actually ahead of everyone else technically at that point. And then there were a bunch of people who were on the train half an hour after the one that we were, that I was on with a couple of other groups. So those groups, the only people who really ran into me were the ones outside Stratford, Westfield, because literally I was with David and Rachel, and then as I was walking away, they saw me and literally just grabbed me and took a photo. And then there was another group with, I think it's the one with Becky in it, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the one with Becky in it.
So the point being, some teams ended up on the 12. Basically, the earliest train you could make off Stratford was the 12:05. A number of teams ended up on that. I think that was the one you got, Tom.
Yeah.
David Edwards and I, as well as a few other teams, ended up on 12:35.
So we could have got the 12:05.
No, you could have got the 11:35. I think.
No, you couldn't. No, the 12:05.
No, the 11:35. The channel side's 11:45. So.
Yeah, no, they couldn't have made the 12:05. The point being, the 11:34, the 11:34 off Trafford 100.
I'm going to interject. I just like this sequence here because it just shows what an absolute bloody maze IKEAs are.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Jeff.
No, it's Easter. Easter's the one that's right now.
Oh yeah, happy Easter.
Have you made up with Jeff yet? Amar?
Oh, let's not bring that up.
PSA: don't mistakenly be a tit in your early teens.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I embrace the cringe of my early childhood at this point because I think a lot of people go through that kind of stupid
And-
phase in their
and the
life.
thing is,
The only
now,
difference is a lot of
the only
it.
difference was
Only
using it
difference is a
online.
lot of mine is online. But to be
Yeah,
honest,
yes.
if it teaches a lot of people to watch what they put online when they're in their like 13s, 14s, then that's lesson learned.
You've done your job.
Yeah, that's my job. I'm like the do as I say, not as I
You're the
do.
one. You're the person who comes to your school as a kid and don't do what I
Don't do what I did.
I'm quite glad I grew up in an era when, like, I literally got
Where you
Facebook.
didn't have the yeah.
Yeah, Facebook arrived at my university when it was still a university-only thing in the middle of my first year at uni.
It's even worse now because I see like 7-year-olds with like YouTube accounts and stuff, and I'm thinking, what are you doing?
Yeah, and half of them are in your comment section.
Controversial.
Anyway, so Tom and
we just lost half of our already.
Oh yeah, and I got lost here because I went down those
Yeah,
stairs.
Phineas
at
went
the
to go
back
to the
left,
toilet or something here.
and I couldn't find my way back because I thought you could get through the back bit there, but then you couldn't.
Oh, we're coming up on the Deadpool scene.
Right, this IKEA is a bit weird layout, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the Deadpool scene, which I absolutely love. Fun fact, the stupid music to accompany this should have been the Deadpool theme, but it got copyright strike, so I changed it to the Deadpool video game soundtrack. Which I love even more, to be honest.
so I should
I
probably
love
say-
this scene so much.
What's this?
This is out of the Deadpool film.
Oh, right.
So I've done a lot of little sort of pop culture references for this. Oh yeah, and that's me in the bed. Love it so much. We were running out of ideas of dumb stuff to do at IKEA's at this point. We were only 3 in.
I think this is roughly. I think that was the store where you bumped into me and Adam.
Yeah,
it
we
was,
did.
yeah.
Oh, fun fact,
Yeah.
this audio here, that you're about to hear, is completely fake, because we didn't explain what was about to happen at all, and it made no sense in a storytelling point of view, without this little bit of audio here explaining what the hell
you
was
pretended
happening.
to be out of breath.
So, at 2 AM, while I was editing this, I was staring at my computer screen going, shit, what am I going to do? And so I picked up my camera, ran outside, ran down my street, and filmed that voiceover to make it seem like I said it at the time, and
Talk about how.
interjected that audio.
So these buses were a happy accident.
Yeah, so this was a complete accident. We missed the bus that we were originally meant to get, and then ended up on another bus that took us right outside of a bus station, or bus garage, which gave us 20 points.
That's 20 minutes off.
Yeah, 20 minutes off. If Hugo is actually able to talk, I don't know if his internet's fixed up yet. Do you want to explain what another team tried to do with a bus station? Because I found that quite funny.
The West Ham bus garage is visible from the Jubilee line, so while they were riding between West Ham and Stratford, they tried to take a picture out the window and count that.
Which I just absolutely love.
It didn't count.
I think I tried taking a photo of a bus station somewhere near Leighton from the window of the train I was on and saying, well, look, I got photos of the buses in the bus place. Does that count?
Buses in the bus.
I actually had some recent
I'm
memorable
in
knowledge
the
of this
bus
area, because I was doing a
Yeah.
course on something here, so I actually knew a tiny bit of the local area.
A tiny
Which helped,
fragment.
yeah, which helped us out in just like getting to the station. But we made the call here to get a bus to the station instead of walking, even though it would take the exact amount of time.
Because they get a bonus
just for the
point.
one extra meme of the bonus point, and also so that we had our breath for running to the Victoria line.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hugo, see, we are smart.
Oh, and we had a bit of a debate about, yeah, Helix ripped on me for using Google Maps, because earlier in the day I was going on about how City Mapper is just far superior. But the reason I was using Google Maps is because I was using the walking directions, which are better than City
Honestly,
Mapper.
I use them both interchangeably depending on mood I'm.
Yeah, and then I put, obviously when you type in for the walking directions, it gives you a via public transport as well, and I thought, ooh, 4 minutes, let's have a look at that. But City Mapper is big. I like how we'd already counted on the fact that we were going to get the Tom points at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you were
Well,
taking...
because you had to, he had to give you something if you left the country.
Yeah, exactly. I had to meet Tom anyway.
Oh yeah, so at this point I was in McDonald's with Green.
Oh, good.
Not recommended. Literally,
Yeah.
literally, hang on. Literally, whilst I was in there, someone had their phone stolen. So, yeah.
What?
I like how me running down escalators is now a meme. People tell me
there was like a
tell me I
group
go
of
down
like,
escalators fast.
there was a group
you have
of.
a good pacing of the feet. Do it.
Tap, tap, tap,
Yeah,
tap,
so
tap, 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 tap.
I at this point I took my break per se and went to McDonald's with Green
your
to
break.
meet a friend of mine who had picked up a Google Home which was for Amari and something
Yes,
else
mate.
which was for me. So I was doing that and meeting my friend. And while I was in there, someone had their phone stolen, which was no comment.
Shame.
These camera shots freak me out.
They are good. And the good thing about wide angleness is it makes it seem like you're closer to the train than you actually are. But yeah, that's another good thing about 360 cameras. You can do like a reverse shot off of one camera. It's just great.
So was it better for you guys to actually get the bus out of
It was equal.
IKEA Tottenham than to wait for that train?
Yes.
Yeah.
Than waiting for the train substantially better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was assuming the task didn't take like 25 minutes in IKEA Tottenham. That was always going to be the case.
Yeah. What we did.
I think most other groups did get the train both ways.
We got the train in and the bus out.
Also, I feel sorry for you, Dave, because I hid behind the Tesco sign, so you never got the bonus point with me because you ran past the Tesco sign and missed me.
The thing is, Mr. Edwards and I, we didn't care about bonus points. We were in it for getting the fastest time, admittedly.
Yeah. And hang on. So you did it in and out in 7 minutes.
No, we did it in and out in about 15.
Oh, but you waited for the next train still.
No, we didn't wait for the next train. We came in on the
Do
train.
you like that? Do you like that YouTube card there dropping in the automatic trains on the centre? Because me and Felix were talking about ATO on the Metropolitan line. So you got to drop in that card for the relevant YouTube video.
Wow,
we arrived at Meridian Water.
influencer.
Left on a process.
Right.
Yes, I remember.
We arrived at 12:50. I'm just looking.
This
at
is
my
just me and Felix just completely nerding out about signalling systems.
I haven't actually watched this video all the way through yet because I was there.
True.
Nothing wrong with nerding out about signalling systems.
Absolutely not.
Either TBTC or CBTC. One or two. They're both crap.
Anyway, yeah. So we got into Meridian Water on the 12:50 arrival, and we left by a 192 bus at 13:14. I have it.
Cute.
Three different signaling systems full through.
And then got a pretty decent connection at King's Cross.
Oh, King's Cross! I got this
Speak of the devil.
so much.
Oh yeah.
Spent so much time going up and down that corridor.
King's Cross. I feel like probably my most used interchange station in the London.
I like how Felix was trying to tell me that the next train was in 7 minutes here. This is why Google Maps is awful.
Wait,
We were
Google
walking along the corridor.
Yeah, it's literally a
saying
train
the next
there.
train is in 7 minutes. As we're walking down the corridor, I'm like, I don't believe
It
that.
was the wrong train.
Look at all of this social distancing going on here, guys. Don't you miss these times?
Yeah, guys, it's so irresponsible. You guys going out like time like this.
I hate it so much. I did actually get comments on. I'm getting comments on pre-recorded videos. I even got a comment
Yeah, I
on the
know.
last commentary
Oh,
saying,
it's
"Why are you
ridiculous,
doing this
isn't it?
during the lockdown?" Ugh.
Is this a Met line?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Here we are at Wembley.
That was a big time jump.
Oh yes.
Big time jump.
So you
So I
went.
would have left McDonald's with Green by this point.
So am I right? You went to Wembley Park rather than Neaston, is that right?
Yes,
Yeah, Wembley
we did,
Park.
to hook another
Whoa.
bus. Again, a point where it would have been equal between getting a bus and just walking from Neasden, but we done the bus for the point.
That's kind of because I thought you guys doubled back to Neasden because I was not stalking you using any particular method, and I seem to remember you going back the other way. I don't know.
No, we went back via a bus.
Huh?
We went back on a bus instead of doubling
I mean,
back.
There's you nearly getting run over by a bus.
I picked you up here in my car the other day.
Months
The other
ago.
day before the lockdown.
Oh yeah. Oh.
No, none of these buses were what we wanted.
You seem to be having a lot of confusion over whether it is the bus you want, though.
No.
What we wanted to know is if the bus we wanted goes went to any of the same stops, because then we could have gotten on one of those buses, got off,
Yeah,
and
there's,
then gotten on the
I
bus we
don't think
wanted.
there's only like 1 or 2 routes that go into that Tesco. I think.
Yeah,
This walkway is like ridiculous. That walkway that you were just in is like ridiculously busy. Especially given that it like literally goes through a car park. It's like.
And so,
Oh, I love
and
this.
so yeah, so that-
We'll have the Klopenlugen, and don't skip on the Doodlemunch.
Absolutely great. Absolutely love it.
So I probably walk. This is when I walk in, isn't it?
Oh my god, look who it is!
I shout hell.
Oh, there you go. 20 points for any selfie with Tom Kell taken during the challenge. And
Have you
also
had
that
hot dog?
hot dog looks terrible because I haven't put any
Yeah.
toppings on it yet. And also, like, as you can see, Hugo mentions that straight off.
It was good hot dog, so I really enjoyed it.
IKEA food
There was
is
some-
especially for what it costs, is pretty good.
There was some serious hot dog critique that went down in the pub later, because people had different approaches, and obviously some approaches were wrong.
Ooh.
Ketchup and mustard.
Yes. Oh, and for people who are curious about what the camera actually looks like, you'll see it in a mirror in a minute. Oh, yeah. Felix, whenever we were losing Tom and Tom was lagging behind us, Felix was like, leave him. We don't need him. Leave him. We're in a rush. Felix was
Yeah, I was
just
We
like,
didn't.
Oh, nice.
yeah, you were.
We didn't need him. I was right.
Felix wanted to just abandon Tom without even saying goodbye.
Look, okay, we had a race to win.
After sitting down and eating food for 20 minutes.
Yes, exactly. We couldn't afford to lose any more.
We get one fairly out of the way.
So we went to the wardrobe section, which was good fun.
Yes.
Are you in the closet or not?
And then someone nearly completely kicked over my bag, which I put down in a bad place, and milkshake. Very lucky someone didn't.
The milkshake was poorly mixed, so it was terrible actually. You just,
It was awful. That was meant to be my milkshake, and I told Felix have it because I don't want this. It's terrible.
it was really cream at the top, which was nice, but then it was just like the
So
strawberry
yeah, there's the
syrup.
camera you just saw in the 360 shot there.
Oh yeah, this is when I eventually found you again.
You found us pretty soon after, I think. And then we got. Whenever I hand people this camera, they just use it to point at stuff, and it makes terrible footage. It's like you don't understand how it works. Tom just be chilling.
Yeah, pretty much all day. I quite like my role during this.
And I like how you cut out all the bad words except for workers.
Yeah, why not a swear word?
Is there a quiz today at 8?
Yeah.
Yes, there will be on the. I think it's on the Order Stations channel,
Yeah.
the National Rail one.
We've only done one train quiz this week, Amari.
And I done the Tube one on the Order Stations channel last week as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this week's is the National Rail Quiz.
Well, I can't
There's
go.
Felix in the cupboard as well.
We're having a cocktail night tonight.
What? With who?
My family.
Rather even me.
Here's us in the Cully Toys section.
Oh, where's the bus? Where's the bus? Oh, there's a fully assembled item.
We've got
Oh
the
look,
hides.
it's I'm not going to say anything, but it's Felix's favourite.
Felix likes the Blawhide.
I love my blue high.
There's so many.
My sister's got it at the moment.
So the one
And this
coming
is
up,
coming up-
the stupid
this
photo
probably,
coming up,
that
I
probably
absolutely
wasn't
love.
worth it because it took longer than 1 minute to find the bus.
So this stupid one coming up is my absolute favourite. I love this song.
It's awful.
I love
What's
it.
the song? I'm gonna have to turn up the volume to hear it.
It's
Oh,
coming home.
It's coming.
It's coming. Football's coming home.
Oh my god, you're all talking over each
Um,
other.
I think we should all be banned from singing it because you were born before it came out.
But no, people
Brian,
don't
you
realise
can
that
sing
was
it,
actually
Jay.
there at that Wembley IKEA. That's like an artwork thing that's just the other side of the car park.
Which was ages to get to.
You were going to run off without saying bye to me, so I made you say bye.
Oh, didn't. Should have shaved, shouldn't you, Tom?
I then put a spoiler in the Twitter chat that I was here, and then I did run into one other group, and then I went straight.
Yeah, no, Hugo. If we roll on that point in the carousel, would we have got a bonus point?
If we got in the little bus on the fairground carousel.
Depends if there were little kids there. If there were little kids, no.
That's safeguarding regulation.
Negative points.
Although we did run into a thing where one of the proof things was take a photo in front of the little playground because we assumed it was going to be shut, and it was open.
And there were kids playing in it.
This is why This is one of the reasons why I think I did Wembley last.
Yeah, Hugo, why did you make us take a photo in front of the
Because it was meant to be shut. I didn't film anything until Green Bloody Park. I couldn't believe it.
Doors will open
on the right hand. Oh, this was a good bit.
Oh yeah, I got super annoyed by someone wearing their bag. Now, I put my bag on because we're getting off the train, but then someone just completely barges past me with a rucksack. I don't think they saw how, look at that, man! Like, just, I don't care about your existence. I don't mind people wearing a backpack if they're not going to completely try and obliterate you with it.
It's back at Ealing by this point.
Ooh.
Look at me.
Get ready to jet off.
Yeah.
Took a nice 112 bus.
Of course, to get to the airport, though, you went back to Panton and got Heathrow Express.
No.
Damn it.
Never. I did get TfL Rail, though, which I wouldn't usually. Oh, this was the weekend when there was weird... the Piccadilly line was shut between... I want to say Acton Town and...
Hammersmith.
No, a lot more than that. Hyde Park Corner, I think it was.
Yeah, I think this was a weekend with Hyde Park Corner crossover action. Happened again.
Yeah, Hyde Park Corner was closed. There were a lot of people talking about taking the replacement bus there to get replacement bus points, but no one actually did.
Yeah, because it would have been so far out of the way.
So hang on, you're...
Here, what? This is my favourite sequence.
Oh yeah, the Victoria running for it.
Why?
Because we wanted to make a train.
Actually, no, the Piccadilly line must have been shut further because there was a reason I couldn't take it, but I can't remember what it was.
So this is where, as a former Thameslink commuter, I'm going. Why on earth are you going via Victoria? To my mind, Wembley to Croydon is obviously one change at London Bridge.
At where?
London Bridge.
What? No!
Oh, West Hampstead.
Jubilee? No, West.
did look at that option and that just wasn't.
The Thameslink core is so slow that you'd be better off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I love how the fact on both Snake and IKEA Challenge we had mental runs at Victoria.
So Jubilee line, Wembley to or Neasden or whatever to London Bridge. I suppose it depends whether you're using Wembley Park or Neasden. We were coming from Neasden, so we just went straight through.
We use Neasden. Look at that! Fucking the kid. Oh. Okay.
I mean,
don't transcribe that.
Yeah, I think if you were coming from Neasden, then straight through to London Bridge and jump on a Thameslink is much faster than this would be.
Well, no, because the Thameslink stops where this was literally first stop Clapham Junction, then East Croydon.
No, the Thameslink's our first stop East Croydon out of London Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, I've never done that. Anyway, this was what City Mapper said.
Oh dear.
Dear God.
Like at worst, you're going to end up with a.
What are you guys doing here? Like, why have you stopped?
Because tired.
We were tired and we were there in good time.
Oh.
And Felix was frantically trying to get let in because his ticket doesn't work.
Victoria, the Victoria line gate line and the Liverpool Street gate line are both really weird as travel. They don't really work.
They work fine if the travel card's not discounted.
I like how we got other people to start running.
Oh yeah, I've only ever done child rail card.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is
most
that?
Most GTR gate lines have rail card block on them as well. So
Why is
that? So they can check that you've got your rail card.
But they never check.
Yeah.
But like, why? But like, I on travel card on single discounts on them and returns, I've never had issues.
Oh really? Oh, okay. What was most annoying was when I had a season ticket to London Thameslink did not work in the Farringdon, which was just a pain in the arse.
Oh
And
god.
377 here.
There's a 3776 still, lads.
You're also at the wrong end of the train.
Yeah.
No, well, we tried it. We don't want to miss the train.
You want to be
Walk down inside.
very front, pretty much.
Yeah, it's like door 2, I think.
If it's a 12 car, it's carriage 2, door 1, but yeah.
This person just completely slams the pram that he's pushing it into the door.
Why have you got your hand on the egress? That is so dodgy.
It's a nice handle, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, the sunset here was really nice.
Yeah, this was it. We
Especially just
lost
as
time.
Yeah,
So
especially
what-
just as we got to the IKEA.
So what time was this?
I
See in a
don't know.
moment
Let
as
me
we
find
actually
out.
arrive at the IKEA.
Let's see if we can see it on the clock.
About quarter to
1640 something.
Yeah, quarter
yeah,
five.
about quarter to 5.
Right, so at this point we're already on a tram back from Croydon.
Oh,
Home at this point, enjoying my dinner.
I was probably somewhere between Croydon and Wembley, and about to finish off the last door solo.
Where were you, Hugo?
at the pub, probably.
Judging by the sunlight, I was probably heading up to London Bridge to get started at the pub.
I love a good pub. I want to go to the
So
pub.
I think it's possibly worth talking a bit about which order everybody did the IKEAs in. You did a sort of slightly unconventional Greenwich second. I think
Well, it was the most logical to me because Greenwich is to Wembley. Not
yeah.
Wembley. Greenwich is closest to Lakeside.
Meridian. Oh, not Meridian. We're both completely lost our.
Greenwich is closest to Lakeside.
The sort of I think the typical order was well, maybe Hugo can comment. I'm not sure what the typical order was.
Yeah, typical order was usually Lakeside, Meridian, Greenwich, Croydon, Wembley.
But that makes no sense to me because you're going all the way. You're doing Stratford to Meridian Water, back to Stratford and down again. It's just, there's so much. In fact, the entire link between West Ham and Meridian Water is being duplicated. It just strikes me as inefficient.
Yeah, but there's no. Yours only seemed efficient because you got the Dangle way. If you'd done it by tube, you'd have duplicated North Greenwich to West Ham.
I guess you wouldn't you? But the amount you're duplicating, North Greenwich to West Ham, is a much shorter bit to duplicate than West Ham to yeah.
Anyway, I should point out that me and David Edwards took a completely different approach and went Lakeside, Tottenham, Wembley, Greenwich, Croydon.
That's a decent.
Great shot of Felix there.
My friends have got screenshots of send around. Yeah.
Oh, Felix didn't want me to measure the bench accurately here, and I was like, no, Hugo will have the right measurement and be comparing it. He was like, just hold it up and pose for a photo. And I was like, no, I'm doing this.
Yeah. I believe the winners did Lakeside, Greenwich, Croydon, Wembley, Tottenham.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Interesting approach.
Which is I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to me.
I know they use the North London line.
What?
They use the North London line.
I made it work. Good grief, that's unheard of.
Lol, we were here for so long measuring the bench.
So the next tram came for 3 bonus points. Do I think it worth it?
Oh yeah. And then again, the wind just obliterated me.
Why didn't we have a lapel mark?
We're doing a time competition.
Felix be getting sassy.
Yeah, because you had been like 3 minutes folding up and measuring.
That was the important measuring tape, and he nicked my phone as well, and my camera.
Because I'm more important.
Huh. So yeah, this is the exact same footage as the opening shot,
thing.
but edited differently, so it's a completely different perspective, which I really like.
Oh, as in using literally the same footage, but
Pulling different perspective out, but yeah.
Because it's 360, boys!
Oh god.
Oh my god, I look awful.
Great, isn't it?
you could never look awful. Felix.
Felix, you're
Any
so
footage
happy.
of how terrible the queue was here, but it was absolutely awful. It was completely my bad. I didn't film much inside of this IKEA.
Yeah, but the queues were really crazy.
catastrophic.
It was like panic buying test
Everyone-
levels of queue.
Yeah, it was like worse than I've seen at the current.
I can't remember the discussion over dates of doing this, but I think we ideally we didn't want to. Are you filming in the toilet?
No,
No,
it's
this
the corridor.
is a
Oh, okay.
the
Fuck you. I was a bit worried then.
corridor, it's not good.
It just looks like you're going in a warehouse now. Well, I mean that is an IKEA, but
Yeah,
it
so
doesn't look like a public door. But yeah.
I think we originally picked this date for something else, and then realised actually that couldn't happen until April at the earliest anyway.
Oh, and then this happened.
And then this happened, and we went, okay, this did will do well.
That makes sense. I think ideally we wouldn't do this in a weekend.
I love
but
this shot.
Sorry?
I love this camera work at the moment.
No, sorry, Tom.
Oh yeah, it's got
Oh,
that sort
I
of
think ideally we wouldn't do this at a weekend, but obviously people have work, so
yeah.
Doesn't really work.
and people don't particularly want to take a leave day to do.
Wage slave for the capitalist machine.
Okay, no political commentary here, please, Felix. Oh, just get toil and
Just
use
the
that.
over-the-shoulder shot of Felix. Like...
Yeah, like, you don't know what could be on my phone at the moment.
Oh, you broke like a vase or something here, didn't you?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, you broke a what not?
Felix broke something.
No, somebody else broke something while I walked past them.
Yeah, right. I just had a smash from in front of me, and I was like, "What did you do here?" And he just walked into someone as well.
IKEA plants.
IKEA plants. I got some in my room at the moment. They're really cute.
I kind of want. Yeah, well, when I move.
We got the floons!
Floons!
That queue was so long. And while Felix was queuing is when I went off and took this photo.
This is why we were quite glad actually to have bought the small item in the first store, because the queues.
Yeah, because the queues get worse out the day.
Sometimes we forget things.
I was so lost for what to take a bloody funny photo of here, and it just ended up being that.
I didn't want to buy the small.
Remember the Swedish Empire collapse.
I love it. I love the
reason
deep photo followed just by that ridiculous meme.
The reason why we didn't want to buy the small.
Watch all of the ridiculous.
So how long until we're in the pub, do you reckon?
We bought the small item at the end because we didn't want to take it into an IKEA and be accused of shoplifting.
You get the receipt.
We didn't want to justify why we were in IKEA Wembley about half an hour.
Ah, this sunset here was absolutely beautiful. I ended up taking a load of photos of it on my phone, and Felix got really annoyed with me.
Oh, because you were trying to do your run into the wall here, weren't you?
Oh yeah, and Felix made me run into a wall twice to get.
I think you spent more than a minute doing this as well, so...
No, we didn't. I just ran into the wall. I love the Roblox oof.
Oh my god, Roblox, that
And
takes
again.
me back. Because I told you we didn't do it well enough the first time.
I actually hurt my arm here because I'm used to wearing a motorcycle jacket with armour in it.
You've got the exact same problem.
Yeah.
I don't think I ran into that, but I've just managed to find the list of all the things I did run into, which I may or may not have run into.
People, children, pets.
5 bollards, 3 signs, a bin, a wall, a shelter, a lamppost, a tube roundel, a pillar, a tram door, a shopping trolley shelter, and an oyster validator.
Oh, Felix kept having this terrible habit of walking faster than me, getting ahead of me, so I jogged to catch up with him, and then he takes that as a cue to start running. He kept doing that all throughout the day.
Yeah, and you kept taking photos of buildings on a time
Look how
challenge.
pretty it is, and the tram was still like 5 minutes away. And I took some nice photos.
Look, shh.
Felix is just there shouting at me in the distance. This is such a nice sunset. I love this time of year.
So panicky.
Hey, you just yeeted across a roundabout.
Well, yeah, because that's the correct way to do it.
Like, walk through the central bit of a roundabout.
Yes, because we want to win the race, Amari.
And we were sitting at Ampere Way waiting for the tram anyway. I'm glad we measured the bench in the first place, because when we... Felix was saying, I'll measure it when we come back, and when we came back, everyone was sitting on the benches.
You know, everyone just decided to leave IKEA at once. Really quite busy.
It was. Oh, and then Felix, the hypocrite here, goes and gets himself a drink from W.H. Smith. Rocks himself off.
I got myself some sweets because I was in the mood for sugar.
Do you have time?
Because we had like 5 minutes till the train.
You got ripped off.
I did.
I can tell you now.
It was like 70p for a packet of Cadbury soft mints.
Ugh.
But take Amex though at W.H. Smith, which is good.
Love an Amex.
Felix is
And you tried to put your
again.
ticket through the barrier again.
Hey,
Oh, this is East
Amex
Croydon, where the where finding barrier staff is
Tard.
not as easy as it should be.
Yeah.
Also, that guy's agency, so.
How can you tell?
Oh, actually, maybe it's not.
I
can't remember what that. No, the thing is on I know for platform agency use yellow high vis, whereas staff use orange.
Interesting.
But for Gateline, that might not actually be true on Southern because they don't like. For us, they everyone has orange, like including Gateline, but they have orange and blue as opposed to just like fully orange. There's your fun fact about telling what colour high-vis people were on.
Incredible. That's some insider information there.
But to be fair, it's really inconsistent because, like, Southeastern, for example, they all wear yellow, like everyone, like even the dispatchers, and then like.
Why was half the train lighting off?
LNER just don't wear any high vis.
Not a clue.
I think I'm gonna guess the driver just forgot.
Didn't like us.
I like how Felix was pressing
Does
the door.
it come on later? No, it doesn't come on. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the driver's not forgot because if the train wasn't moving, I'd have said, oh, maybe the power's been isolated for some reason. But
So this was the other reason I would have used Thameslink was because we went straight from Croydon to the pub, and the pub is not actually terribly far from City Thameslink, so we just went.
Yes, I know it's not, but we want to do
We wanted to talk
the
to-
Tottenham Court Road.
We're going to Tottenham Court Road, fair enough.
For 10 bonus points, which is 10 minutes, which was good.
You need to go see someone.
Oh yeah, Felix again insisting that his ticket was going to work.
He won't let you out.
It will. Oh no, it didn't.
Look, I'm an
Just
optimist.
wandering around. I'm like, go to the person.
I'm an optimist.
so at this point, I was probably on my TfL rail to the airport. I've just looked at my Google timeline, and it says after I get to the airport, apparently I was driving at 331 feet for 12 hours.
What?
That's what Google says.
What's happened to Victor?
I don't know. I want to know.
Oh yeah, there was a tannoy going out for BTP to go to Superdrug, and we were like, let's get out of here quick.
Here before it develops.
Always. Victoria, don't do it the knobby way round, because it's
Great explanation there, Felix.
Well, you know how they have a weird system.
Wow, that's a
because
lot
they
of howlers.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh,
There's a lot
Windows
of howlers
7 login screen up there.
They have a really weird like one-way system because of they send you down and then round, and it's all weird because they're trying to build a capacity. But I want to get to my train quick.
Also, I just saw there's Apple Pay.
Standing on the left.
Yeah,
There's
it's called
Apple Pay
sponsorship.
advertising on those
Yeah.
barrier flaps. So does that mean there's going to be Apple Pay on the barrier flaps, but Google Pay on the pad?
No, Google, part of the condition is no other Apple Pay advertising now. That's all going.
Ah.
Wow.
Yeah, Google
Well, because
Pay-
actually, it can.
But
Can
what's
you
happening?
explain the story,
What's
Tom?
happening with that because of coronavirus?
It will still happen.
It was still
Because
happening.
Their
Yeah,
impressions
Google
are going to
Pay
be
to
way
replace all the
down.
yellow oyster logos with GPay logos.
Yeah.
Because their impressions are going to be way down, aren't they?
Most likely, but not for long.
They might just they might put it out later or something. I'm not sure if they put them out. I thought they were meant to put them out around now. Isn't it April-ish time they were meant to put them out? I can't remember exactly.
Yeah,
but
they'll probably delay or extend.
King's Cross was a weird one already because King's Cross, one of the Western Gate line, which is the Victoria Gate line, has Apple Pay. It had Apple Pay on the gate flaps, whereas the main ticket hall gate line had Google Pay, Oyster Pad.
If it wasn't for the wanky one-way system, then we would have got that train.
What, Victoria?
Yeah.
Oh god, don't even. We had this. We messed this up at
Why is Victoria?
On
Jeff, if you're still here, have you updated the station master with a new? And what's your advice? Thanks.
Have I got Station Master?
No,
Well,
I'm speaking to Jeff. Jeff's in the video chat.
Is he still here?
I don't know.
I feel like
he's
he
still
might
here.
I think he went at Marine Water.
No, he was here later. He was talking about Easter. Anyway, if he's
That was quite a while ago. We haven't had any messages in quite a while.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't really like. It's like I understand like they have to expand stations and stuff, but it is annoying when the routes get longer, like Victoria, and
Well, the thing is, the routes are still there. They're just unsignposted. The only issue is they start f***ing escalating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Victoria is one of the ones where the escalators are now one way, so like you can't.
I do believe there is a fast route if you go via the.
Yeah, that probably is.
Via the if you go via the subsurface platforms, I think you can get down.
The old quick way from the station concourse to the Victoria line, you can't go down those escalators because only 2 out of 3 are open and both are going up.
Right.
But you can do the thing via the subsurface platforms, which is I think a little.
But even that's a way out of your way.
Oh, bloody TFL.
Yeah, it's long because you got to go for a different gate line at the You've got to walk to the back gate line.
It's as easy to follow the cap.
Yeah.
What about just running down the middle escalator that's shut?
There's a final thing with a nice sign on it.
We are on our tiny last little mini bonus IKEA. We wanted to get the Stratford one as well, but we just had to run through Stratford.
We would have got the Stratford one if we did HS.
Oh, piss off with your bloody HS1.
Lol.
Oh, this was monumentous.
And around the time this was being filmed, I was just leaving the Wembley IKEA and about to get lost.
What?
Yeah, I managed to get lost on the walk up to Neaston.
Oh no, okay.
And then by the time I actually got to the pub, I had no battery on my phone, had to dash back to Waterloo, get my rucksack, which had my work laptop and my battery pack and my charge cable and everything else, and then, get back to the pub and try and wolf down dinner.
Did you go back to Basingstoke after this?
I eventually went back to Basingstoke via an 8-and-a-bit-hour shift at work in Plumstead, producing coverage of the Bathurst 12 hours that night. So, that eventually made it back to Basingstoke sometime the following morning.
This is us just figuring out how we wanted to get to the pub. We ended up getting one more bus. Man, that was like a sketchy bus stop.
Can we? There you go.
And we ended up with a Boris Master.
Trafalgar Square.
Actually, looking at the timestamps on my phone, I think it was actually more like early afternoon by the time I eventually got back to Basingstoke.
I'm back!
Didn't even know you went anywhere, Felix.
We're still on the bus. I thought we got to the pub by now.
Nah. I was desperate for food, and Felix was desperate for alcohol.
I was craving a what did I have? I can't remember actually, but whatever it was, I was craving.
I believe you had a porn star martini.
I did. A picture of porn star martini. It was divine.
I
Wait, which what spoons cocktails are they discontinuing?
The bad ones.
No, but they're discontinuing Long Island iced tea, and that's good.
No, Long Island iced tea is bad.
They are bringing in a Copperberg Strawberry Delight, a Hawaiian
Ooh.
Pipeline Punch, a Cranberry Breeze, a Rhubarb Spritz, a Mighty Booch, and a Moscow Mule.
Oh, Moscow Mule, that's good. And a rhubarb spritz, that's delicious.
Which ones are being taken? You can find out which ones are being removed here. No more Long Island iced tea. No more Ultraviolet, and no more Very Cherry. I don't really care about those two, but Long Island iced tea. Don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'll eat pom bears.
Oh, again
What?
with another. So this was like the final walk to the pub now. This was quite a walk, and we had to go through.
Isn't that a
a bit of a
smooth like
sketchy
that?
alleyway? Yeah, there was as well.
Oh, because you were at the other one.
Yeah, and Felix just. He wanted to run this for some reason.
Yeah, I think I had my post-challenge pint sometime around 1:45 or 1:50 the following
AM?
afternoon. Oh no, the following afternoon, because I could only have Pepsi in the pub
Ah, 'cause you're
afterwards because of
working.
work. Yeah, because I had
What
work.
do you
So, radio producer.
do? Fair enough.
Ooh.
And I had the overnight that night, and I could also barely talk, which is probably a good thing because I was producing and not commentating.
Stop the clock.
Yes. Woo! We did it!
You put a lot more video from the pub in this one than you did. Like from Snake Challenge, you barely used
Oh, in the
any.
last, yeah, because we didn't really do anything in the pub or film anything. We just ate and bullshit each other.
I've been to Pendle's Oak 3 times, and 2 of them have been great.
Oh,
Was this
we
one of
only
the
had
great
one
times?
booth to go around between us, didn't we? And then we reclaimed. The
Oh yeah, it
second.
was awful.
Oh,
Hey!
correct. Hey, it's
Oh.
Dave.
Here's my great voiceover. I filmed this at like 7 a.m. after
Shush.
not sleeping. 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Congratulations to Martha and Chris, who finished with an amazing
Big ups
time
to them.
of 6 hours, 42
Woo!
minutes and 10 seconds.
And Dave, what and Dave?
God, Gubbins and Rachel, what were they doing?
Ever. No, there's a
How did I not? How
Bonus
did I not come last in terms of the overall time? Me and Adam.
Because Mr. Gubbins and Rachel tried to take too many photos of buses and things like that.
We got this, and this bus. And
Lots of
a total
buses.
6 points. For disused infrastructure, we have these disco lights on the Metropolitan line at Baker Street.
They're back in use now.
Cottage disused station that I filmed out the window of the Met line.
Are they?
at Wembley
Yeah.
Park. These covered up Jubilee line speed limit signs that I managed to take a picture
It's like they
of.
saw my video and went, "Oh, we spent millions on this. We should probably switch them back on."
Metropolitan line OPO monitors and
Nah, they definitely didn't see your video.
we all found at Neasden Station. We travelled on the Dangleway for 10 points and measured it for another.
Don't
10.
kid yourself.
Photos of the inside of this Arriva
So
North
sad.
London bus garage for 20 points. Found Mr. Tom Keller at the Wembley IKEA for another 20 points.
Hey, Tom.
In that IKEA, me and
Oh,
Felix
hi.
both got into cupboards for 5 points a pop. And then we took a photo with this fully assembled Ivor
There's the
for
bus.
10 points. And then just before leaving, we got a photo with this cuddly bus.
There's the
for
bus.
1 more point. At Ampere Way, we measured the bench for 3 points, and then I gracefully ran into.
I can't really be like. I need to buy. I want to buy some like IKEA cuddly toys,
We got
but
10 points for stopping off at the Tottenham Court Road
Money.
IKEA planning studio on the way to the pub. And finally, those stupid photos that you've been
well, it's like I want to buy a shark. But money.
From Hugo.
I need them to go on like sale.
Grand total of 126 bonus points.
That's a lot of bonus points.
That's a lot of bonus points.
It was twice.
You
the
guys
amount
got a
the
lot
next
of
team got.
Oh,
And there's
Amari.
me in the Iron Maiden
Why
t-shirt.
Amari, why didn't you do a leaderboard of the post bonus point time?
I didn't have, because it didn't fit.
look, Felix. Look what
Hugo read it
Hugo's
out.
got.
Oh, he's about to be reunited with his blowhide.
I feel so sorry for that guy on the left who was just in all of the footage looking very confused because he had nothing to do with us.
And then all the shark being given out.
Yes, mate. Honestly, it was so cringe. Just this guy's just... He'll be back in video shot in a moment and it's just like, oh no.
It was a good time though.
Just there. It's just so good. I just love it so much. Just the poor man. Just sitting at the floating table next to us, just like, what
Look
is
at
happening?
look at the eyes.
Oh, I think he's looking at the
Dead
camera.
behind the eye.
Was this before or after we had 2 booths? Were we still stuck in one booth at this point?
He's
I
dead
think
behind
I'm
the
still
eye.
like stuck in one booth.
I think
It
you're
is.
stuck in one booth because there's a little table in the background there where Gubbins is standing around, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Even 2 booths wasn't enough, so we did keep that after we took the second
I picked
booth.
the train because that map on the mug is horrifically out of date.
Is the map on the mug? I don't know. It's not. It's a kinky central line.
I think at this point I was boarding my
Kinky, I
flight.
don't want a kinky central line.
Don't want a kinky central line.
It's a kinky central line. I don't want
I think I was boarding my flight at this point. Is that a soft drink you're drinking?
No, that's a thing and thing.
Okay.
Drink and mixer. But
Just
the-
checking.
Thing and thing. My
Thing and
favourite.
thing and thing. That train is still in my flat and still in its box.
What?
And I am so happy.
Yeah, massive block.
I'm currently holding my prized wooden spoon at the moment.
Oh, yes, mate. I like how
You
Rob
use it for
claims
doing
the
some
map of
cooking.
Slough, even though that was meant to be like the bad.
Oh yeah, so sorry, yes, Rob, you finished last within the time limit, whereas Gubbins and Co. came last after the time limit.
Ah, yes.
Right. So they were just
Because I literally had to give a very, very rough time because I had to run back to Waterloo to get my bag because my phone was on the verge of running out of battery.
Oh.
Why was your bag at Waterloo?
Because I didn't particularly want to lug around my laptop all day through 5 IKEAs.
Where did you peek? Did you put it in like Stasher?
Yeah, there's left luggage facilities
Oh, right, yeah.
at Waterloo, so I just chucked it in there. And then
Galaxy
ran
brain
back and got
thinking,
it.
just have friends at stations and then you don't have to pay for any left luggage.
Didn't you do that on the Snake?
Wait, what?
Didn't someone who left something at King's Cross on the Snake channel?
Gubbins. He left it in a stasher and I have no idea why, because he literally could have left it in...
In the what? In the stasher?
Yeah, they're like, it's a thing where like, I think mostly convenience stores, but like hotels and stuff sign up and you can pay a little bit and leave a bag there. But Gubbins messed up because he put it in one that shut at 10 and obviously...
No, I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah. I was completely running on empty at this point in the pub. I was half falling asleep.
Yeah, I think I've watched this and I've kind of wondered what you were saying for like...
I had a coffee as well. I had an iced coffee and that woke me up. We still had a video under 2 hours, guys. Can I get a round of
The
applause?
spoons
for
do iced coffee.
that? Yes, they do.
Huh.
It's just a canned one. That's all I think.
Oh, just ask for a
Canned
refillable
coffee with
coffee
vodka.
and ask for ice, salted.
If you're looking at this and it's a million years long, I'm sorry.
It is a million
Yeah,
years
it's
long.
a million years long. To be honest, though, I
Who's
put a
that in the
poll.
tub?
I don't know how you could have cut it down more. Though.
Exactly. And
Someone-
I put a poll on it and
someone
people prefer the longer
crazy.
videos. So that's just the format we're going to go for these now. Because it seems like people like that.
Amar, you didn't run a mid-roll.
Run a
In the
mid-roll
stream.
ad on the stream. I could do that right now, but it would be a bit dicky.
Do it, guys. We join us after this intermission.
Actually,
No, don't just pause it mid-sentence to run a mid-roll.
Hang on,
well,
do it, do it,
Card in the top.
do it, do it. CPM up.
Felix is just thinking about that cash. Alright.
Yeah, I want
I've
some of the
clicked a
cash.
button and it now says add inserted. I don't know if that actually has run a mid-roll.
But hang on, you need to pause the
Yeah, pause the video now. Pause.
video play. You're gonna miss Gubbins talking. So Gubbins looks very sweaty.
Does it, or just put it on delay?
Pause.
We're not
Rory,
pausing.
pause!
We're not pausing. Most people are watching this back. I think that, and to be honest, I think that only inserts it into the board. If you're watching the VOD and you just had an advert, then welcome back.
I don't know because I've got YouTube Premium, so it's going to show.
Leech off of my YouTube Premium. There are 2 people in this call who leech off of my YouTube Premium.
Wait, is Felix leeching off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you added me at 5 guys.
Oi oi.
I have my own YouTube Premium, and I'm not seeing an ad.
I've opened it in incognito to see if I see an ad, and I haven't seen an ad, so. Did anyone see an ad?
Someone in the chat has written ad break.
Did you actually see the ad?
Actually see one? Because that would be funny as hell.
You should have paused the video though. Terrible.
Oh, so rude. Thank you very much for organising. Well done, Hugo. I don't know if you're with us again or not. Hugo just keeps dipping in and out of this because of internet.
Bit like Hugo on the actual challenges, dips in and out. Who is that in the blue?
That's McCormick, isn't it?
Is it?
In the greeny blue, yeah, that was my swimsuit.
Oh, I've never seen you in that jumper.
Oh.
You were literally there.
I wasn't. I was on a plane. Rubbish.
Playing at this point. You were tracking Tom.
Bit creepy.
Nice map of Slough there.
Lovely bit of Slough.
Again with another
Lovely bit of
person
Slough.
just giving us the side eye. I love it so much.
Lovely bit of Slough. And Marley, you should do a montage of all the people looking at you weird.
One day I will. There was a lot on the Snake
But
Challenge.
from every video, it doesn't just have to be from this one.
Yeah, it has to be from the Snake Challenge as well.
But the 360 will be easiest but to get a good shot on.
Oh, I'm not re-going through the raw 360 files again. I just go through
Yes.
the videos.
No.
I still do have the 360, hang on. The IKEA challenge file, that has all the raw footage in it and all the renders, is 181 gigabytes.
Bloody hell.
How did your guys' day pan out?
So if you need somewhere to store all that footage, I have a web hosting and server solution for you.
Tom,
I think you guys took a fairly safe route.
Apparently, the guy said no ad, so I don't think there was an ad.
oh dear.
Oh, good.
And the raw footage of that was 98 gigs of raw footage. Oh yeah, they went through like a load of the junctions.
Yeah, like I said, north on the line.
There weren't any really tight ones, I'd say. Possibly.
Pub was just getting more and more busy at this point. I'm glad we got there when we did, even though we didn't have like a full table to go around between us. We ended up splitting off into 2 booths, and then Hugo kept bouncing between booths.
You know, the Victoria line is every minute, so you're going to just get the next train.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we did.
I'm very surprised that the Wetherspoon staff weren't just all over us. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think Spoons is quite a live and let.
London Spoons, anyway.
Yeah. But generally, most Spoons.
Felix ran into a lot of problems inside of the IKEAs. The very first IKEA, we couldn't find a stupid
Oh,
card.
not this
Back on the
again.
card. Back on the card.
Back on the card.
Minutes to pay for the small item. Did you guys have any?
Felix, how long was that queue in Croydon?
About 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Oof.
I got like let forward a few times.
You waited 15 minutes to pay like 15p.
Yeah.
Actually, how much was that? Because it was just like a file holder. I think we ended up leaving it at the pub as well. Oh, we're back on Sourcegate. Tom, that photo that we took was weak. That the hot dog did look weak in that.
So, oh, did you leave hot dogs in hand?
But what? Sorry, I was AFK for a sec.
We're back on Sourcegate again. That photo we took was weak. You needed to put sauce on those hot dogs.
Yes, guessing
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I did put sauce on immediately after. It's just you took the photo.
That's not my fault.
It is because you took the photo.
I do want to know, did you guys forgo points? Were you not targeting bonus points? Me and Felix went ham on them.
Again, we won because of the bonus points. I'd like to point that out, Felix.
Yeah, I know.
Do you concede?
I concede.
Concede. So to take an HS1, was there bonus points for HS1?
No. If there was, we would have done it. Maybe.
Well, I think Felix wanted to blag some bonus points out of it.
I would have done it. Mike, have you ever been on HS1?
I have actually.
Wait, Felix, you have, haven't you?
I've done HS1. I've done Eurostar, so yeah.
Right, yeah. But you haven't, have you not done Southeast?
I've done South Eastern from London to Stratford and Stratford to London.
Okay, fine. So you've done a little bit. Yeah, I didn't mean like, I don't know, you don't have to have done the whole leg.
Well, the thing is, every was clearly the best bit.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done that. I've done that and I paid for it, so.
Don't worry, he's seriously not
Actually, I did it on Serve Legal. I did HS1 quite a few times on Serve Legal.
What was that, Dave?
Have you seriously not been on HS1 at all?
I've not been on HS1. We'll do it.
Never
this
been on
bit-
Eurostar?
No.
I can confirm I'd fucked off at this point.
Yeah. This bit of us just all sitting around the table was so
Yeah,
bad.
goodbye, Rob. You're banned.
Okay.
You're not actually banned.
Nah.
Oh.
If you comment in the live stream chat, then Tom will ban you.
Oh, someone with the drinks.
Yep. Felix getting his 2 drinks in. 2 drinks.
Amara, you did.
Oh, I don't know what happened there. Because my bank card, I don't do my statement. I don't know. There's just lots of.
He just double ordered.
Sure.
Sure, Dan. I'll just take the drink. Mr. Edwards.
Had I gone by this stage? I think I have, haven't
I'm not too sure. Either that or you'd vacated to the other booth.
Was there another booth at this
I?
point?
Yeah,
think
this
it was.
later on in the evening. Yeah, right enough.
We just retconned another booth.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, obviously wasn't there.
Yeah, the booth behind the camera.
I love people just being shocked by the fact that the camera's 360. Here. I'm just trying to deal with that fact. I was so worried there was going to be a stitch line right through, like, Hugo's face or something, because there always is one. You can see it's kind of on his hand right now.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Hugo's, you'll see it in a second, probably a bit better, that there's kind of a stitch line around his wrist hand area.
It's good software though.
There might be a stitch line right down your face. If there is,
You
Actually,
literally
looks good.
mentioned it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
and then apparently
That was the most important thing to me at that moment in time for some reason.
Did you think our route was crazy? It was a little bit crazy. It wasn't as crazy as the winners. They went all the way around like bloody.
Swearing.
I was drunk. Okay, let me.
No, I was going to
had
say.
like one drink.
No, I had a whole cocktail picture and 2 drinks.
Wait, you had a whole cocktail
sake.
picture. Oh.
Felix is an alky.
Don't call me out like this, boy.
We had Hugo in with the table rattling. Oh yeah, I was balancing the camera just on its selfie stick, and I was so paranoid it was just gonna fall over into a drink. Because it was just balancing there, and it's top heavy. So if it even just got knocked, and Felix was waving around the Blarhide.
Did you get the demonetization anyway?
No, it's monetized. It's monetized.
Good.
Hang on, I can tell you exactly. Once again, I don't care about the money. I just care about it actually getting not suppressed by the YouTube algorithm. The revenue it made in total was £2.79.
I want a little bit of that.
Yeah, I deserve at least £1 of that.
I want pro rata for the amount I was in.
I want pro rata. I think I was in it for more than you.
Yeah, but that's exactly. Well, Snow Challenge made like £8, didn't it?
I think it did.
Hang on, isn't it against YouTube guidelines
the
to
Snake
discuss how
Challenge-
much monetization goes in?
No, I think it's against it to discuss your CPM. But the Snake Challenge kind of had a second blow up for its views. The graph for it has like a noticeable bump, and now it's doing pretty well. This one
Is that because of your live stream?
No, that started.
No, that was
a little
before,
bit ago, yeah. But this was so fun. I get why this one has less views because it's less transport orientated. But I really love this video, and it's probably my favourite thing on the channel, or thing that I'm most proud of on the channel, because this was such a fun thing to make.
If only it was shorter.
Now I like long. We put a poll on it, and overwhelmingly people preferred it being long.
Maybe it's worth like making a short, like a cut short version. Like keep it under what's the golden time scale? It's like the golden time scale is like 10 to 15 minutes, isn't it?
Do like a 10 crazy things we did on the IKEA challenge.
Oh,
yeah,
God, we've
10
got Baby
IKEA challenge
Shark.
moments.
But in a while, like do it in a while. Don't do it.
I hate whoever started Baby Shark.
Me.
You're awful.
I love this zoom in.
This was a moment. This was a big mood.
Is this where the video ends?
Yeah.
Grandma Shark. Grandpa Shark. Grandpa Shark.
Hate you all.
I like how this video just descends into chaos.
James on one website. Subscribe. Watch the videos. Do it all.
Is anyone still watching?
Yeah.
18.
Just feel it straight
18
back. Classic fun times. No, that was honestly so fun.
Dave is like, if he had more time, he'd have cut a shorter video.
True.
Amari, did you watch the whole video back from end to end before uploading?
Oh god, yeah, we had to several
It's
times.
so beautifully quiet.
It is. It's nice. It's calm.
Oh my
I feel
God.
like though, like I feel like in like maybe in a few, like not yet because it's not been long enough, but at some point, and especially as we've just done this, but at some point we definitely like do a cut version, just like top moments or something. Like, yeah.
But it was so fun to make, and the behind the scenes mentalness that went on with it. Because these guys have no idea. I had no idea, both for the Snake Challenge and for this, I had no idea if I was actually going to make a video out of it. Like, I just filmed and started putting stuff together for the Snake Challenge, at least. And that worked out well. And for this, I kind of tried to do the same thing, but I had no idea how it would go together in the edit. I was actually quite worried that it just wouldn't. I think I told everyone, I'm filming, but don't expect anything out of this. And
yeah, you did on the that's what you said on the Snake Challenge. I mean, IKEA Challenge, I think because you've done the Snake Challenge, you obviously had a better idea of what kind of video you'd make. So
yeah. And also, basically, it was a case of just throwing stuff together madly on my own, because most of the editing was done on my own in my own head. And I just threw the first 5 minutes at everyone in the group chat, and it went down pretty well. People liked the first 5 minutes of it, and then it was just chipping away at it over a week. It was ridiculous. And also, I'm one of those sort of weird people who I didn't have a rough draft of it or anything like that in edit or a time frame locked in. I edit as I go, so like kind of as everything's done, it's done. So like the first 10 minutes had all of the overlays and stuff like that done on it already, and like editing the pub was the last thing I'd done. Whereas I think a lot of people will go through, hash out the actual sort of the shots they want to use, then the camera shots, and then get it all laid out in the timeline how they want it, and then do another pass over it to add in stuff like the sound effects, and then do another pass over it to add in like the overlays and stuff. Whereas I just do as I go. I'm a very inefficient sort of person with that kind of stuff.
Yes, you are. You're bad. Get better.
Well, the end product is nice. I like the end product, and to be honest, I like the rough around the edges feel of it. Like, I don't want it to look. I don't want it to be like a Top Gear challenge.
You're the only one who does.
Felix, you are spamming your Twitter in the chat. You don't have any right to say anything. No, any closing comments from people about the day?
We want more, Hugo. We want more.
We want more challenges. We are coming. We'll come back bigger and better than ever once all this is over. I'm sure. There's a lot of stuff in the pipeline.
Stay safe. Stay inside. Don't do the things.
Yeah, don't be an idiot and go outside. Don't
Unless you have to for food.
Yeah, don't be or at least I don't mind going outside too much, but don't go on the tube. Don't use national rail. Don't use public transport.
Don't use trains.
There's a lot of people going out right now, going, "Oh, look how quiet it is on the tube. I'm gonna throw the coronavirus."
You're not a journalist. You're a 12-year-old.
You're a twat if you're going out on the train right now. There's some YouTube. There are a few channels posting different things. I'm not going to name names because I'm...
Yeah, me neither. But I have seen,
But there are lots of... Yeah.
I thought, as a journalist, this needed to be documented. You're not a journalist, you're 17.
And if you're studying journalism at university, then you can actually say that, yes, I am a journalist.
But if you're just going out for transport stuff and just filming stuff and going to see non-stops through stations, just don't.
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 Listen to the announcements unless you're a key worker. Stay.
Yeah,
and honestly, especially on London Underground, because it is still way too busy.
Yeah, London Underground right now in the peaks is far too busy right now.
Really
just
bad.
pay attention to it.
And last night, as I was mentioning to some of you, there was a 45-minute service gaps on the Central Line.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I don't know. I didn't see any pictures from it, but I can't imagine that was good.
Stay home, stay safe.
45-minute service gap.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be on the last train for that. But yeah. Any other closing comments?
Hope we've brightened up your Easter weekend.
Yeah. I might try and put something together for next Saturday. I don't know. Obviously, we don't have anything to watch now, but we might try and do something or other.
No, we can
We can do more of this.
Yeah, we can definitely. I think being a load of people in a Discord called doing random crap could be fun. We'll figure. We might try and figure something out just to take up an hour of your Saturdays. We'll see what happens.
We can play games.
Yeah. So we'll
figure become a gaming channel.
Oh God, yes, mate. Let's make some.
Are we doing an after party?
Possibly a little bit later on, or in a little bit. I'm not too sure. It depends how many people are around.
Regardless, we've got Jeff's all the stations at
8 p.m.
So
exactly. So I might leave it for that today. Also, I might be a bit busy later on. So maybe late tonight or tomorrow, might do something. Felix, if you're up for that, I'm up for that. But we'll figure something out and we'll announce it on Twitter and community post. But yeah, thanks very much for coming. If you have any questions about the day or about the video, make sure you shove them in the chat now because we're going to be signing off soon. I'll give you one more chance to ask anything. But I think big ups to Hugo for organising it. It was an absolutely mental day.
Hugo is an immense person.
Yeah, Hugo is immensely good at organising this stuff. I could not deal with that. And
the antithesis of me.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes of this that you don't see, like the reconnaissance visits, the putting together the PDF files for the bonus points and stuff like that. They're looking at
waking up early.
Yeah, they're waking up early. They're trying to coordinate 20 different people.
Oh God, I had to get up so early. It was awful. I hadn't seen that side of 7 a.m. for a long while.
Yeah, once again, I was doing it on a couple hours sleep.
What time did I have to get up?
How early did you have to get up? I was up just normal.
I was coming from Eghams, but I was
coming from Brighton.
I don't care, Dave. You've got
normal time for you, Dave, is ridiculously early for us.
Yeah, like I don't normally wake up before 11 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I got out of bed about an hour before this stream started.
Mari, can I just get you to put holding screen up on YouTube?
Oh, yep. Hang on. There we go.
I think I got out of bed about half an hour before the stream started.
Felix didn't know the stream was... Well, Felix knew the stream was a thing, but he forgot about it.
Yeah,
which
today had not crossed my mind. It had not crossed my mind at all today.
I gave everyone a call time of being in the Discord chat for 20 minutes before we started, and everyone showed up about 10 minutes before we started.
Yeah, I was making soup.
Yeah, I got up about 10 minutes before the call started too. I did.
Good soup.
Wait, what time did I... Oh, I didn't leave the house until 9 a.m, apparently, on the actual day.
Crikey.
How did I manage that?
Well, yeah.
Well, I suppose we
that
didn't
doesn't
need
make
to
much
be
sense.
there.
I guess-
We didn't need to be there until.
It was a 10:45 start, so we got the 9:50
Yeah.
coming off Venture Straight.
So I suppose I got because we went round to West. Wait, was I with you, Amari, when we went round to West Ham? I can't remember.
I left uni at 8:05. Got the
Oh,
Uber to the station.
yeah, but you were coming miles.
I got the Uber to the station.
He got an
the tra-
Uber.
The
I
train
don't
was 42 minutes. Then I got the Waterloo and City line to. I got breakfast at Waterloo, McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah, I got the 803 from Brighton.
Turns out, did you know the City line is just long enough for you to eat a sausage and egg McMuffin on it.
The bants in the Twitter chat of you trying to get food was quite fun.
Yeah, I will admit, at about 9:10, I was in the queue at McDonald's in Waterloo getting a breakfast wrap that morning.
9:10.
So I left home at about 8:30.
That's when I was there. I was there at 9:10.
Ooh.
and then I got the tube to Bank, and then I walked to Fenchurch Street.
What did I do?
I got the tube to West Ham.
Did I just sit on a Jubilee line all the way to West Ham? Wow.
I wanted to be there just for the.
Amari, we did.
Special. I wanted to be special.
Didn't we sit on the tube all the way to West Ham?
I met you at
No.
West Ham.
You don't count. You don't deserve rights. Sorry, I had to break it to you.
You were running late, Tom. It was
yeah, I was. So
it was like
so
within minutes of whether you were going to make it.
Well, to be fair, I actually got there about 10 minutes before the
To be
train.
fair, I
was concerned because basically I got a perfect Jubilee line connection,
To be fair, no. Sorry, Tom. I didn't mean for that, Reed. Carry on. You got a perfect Jubilee line.
Wow. I'm just like I should just leave. No, I got I got the. I managed to get the central line into town without much waiting.
Cool story, bro.
Wow, we've got Germans on our stream. Hello, mein Freund.
Oh God.
There's no more. That's it.
Okay. What a day that was.
It was a good day.
And then Felix came and crashed back over at my place.
Oh yeah, I missed my last train. Oops.
But no, it was good. I look forward to doing something like that again. Hopefully soon.
Hugo. Do you want to give us a little sneak peek on what you might be eyeing up for the future?
Oh no, we can't give spoilers. Can't give spoilers about what we're doing soon, and we have no idea. You got to. It's all a mystery in it. We're gonna just announce stuff randomly. It's great actually because scheduling because we've done premieres of both of the Snake Challenge and the IKEA Challenge for 24 hours beforehand. People had the thumbnail and the live stream link of just the taglines. So for the Snake Challenge, like no one knew what the hell it was, and same for the IKEA Challenge.
Yeah, but the IKEA Challenge is more descriptive.
Yeah, it was a little bit more.
And also there was Twitter.
Fun fact, actually, I'm going to go back to the stream quickly. I'll give you a bit of a behind the scenes thing. Hang on, let me go back to the stream capture. And oh wow, that's real high quality there. Can we actually get this in not potato quality, YouTube? I had to custom make this bloody map. This annoyed me so much. There is no version of this map online. It is solely on the windows of IKEA's, and there's no public or published version of it anywhere.
Yes.
I had to find something, a photo of it, and then perspective correct it, and then hand draw this bloody map. It was such a pain. Actually, you know what? Somewhere, at some time, I'm going to tweet this so that it's just online for people to have. So there we go. Because that took up an annoying amount of my time to do. It was so annoying. Oh, and another fun fact: Lakeside IKEA isn't listed on the list of London IKEAs, which I only noticed after the fact. Even though it's on the website, if you go to IKEA and then go to London, Lakeside isn't listed, which is quite interesting.
Quite interesting. I don't think I can.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a London IKEA. It's in, it's in London, and also it's on those maps, but it's just not on the IKEA website as London for some reason.
IKEA, if you're watching, fix your shit.
Yeah, IKEA, fix your website. Fix your website. Yeah.
IKEA, fix your website.
Fix your website, IKEA.
Okay,
Not good enough.
Fix your website, IKEA.
I'm looking at the IKEA website now. It has, if you go to the store locator, you've got East, Greater London, Midlands, etc., and then some really weird regions like Northwest and Northern Ireland.
Yeah, IKEA, fix your website. Look, IKEA, this is a good website. This is what a good website looks like. Technotrends101.uk. Go to it. Look at it. Look at my website. Look at my website. It's better than the IKEA website.
Reminds me, I've been meaning to read.
Under Greater London, it lists Bromley Planning Studio, Croydon, Greenwich, Lakeside, Tottenham.
Oh, they fixed it. Well done, IKEA.
No, you looked at a different page. You looked at the IKEA London page.
Yeah, the IKEA London page doesn't show. Hang on.
Yeah, the IKEA London page doesn't. If you go to the store locator, it still lists it under Greater London.
That's not good enough. That's not good enough.
Didums.
That's not good enough. Hang on. Let's go to this. Let's hang on. This is the after party now. This is just
turning into like.
This is
let's look at Amari's computer.
Yeah, let's just look at IKEA online. Look, only 4. And Tottenham. It's
No.
and then you got the planning studios and
so
City. Did anyone go to the Westfield ones?
Yeah. I went to Stratford.
Gubbins and Rachel did, and so did. I don't know their names.
We did.
Becky did with. I can't remember who Becky was with, but Becky did. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I think Becky did. I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure she did.
Go back to the IKEA page, Amari.
Go back to the IKEA page. Okay.
On the top left. Click on store locator at the top left.
1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Where? Store locator?
Home store locator. Yeah, click on store locator there.
I might not because that might dox me. I don't know if that will pop up with my location. So I'm gonna forgo doing that.
Put the holding screen on.
Put the holding screen on. Got to protect my identity.
I mean, Felix has doxed himself, so it's okay.
Where else am I going?
Well, yeah,
Felix wants to dock himself.
There you've got Greater London. You've got all the IKEAs listed. That was the list we were going on.
We do. Look at that, Greater London. That all there. Happy days.
Also, shout out to Northwest and Northern Ireland.
What on earth is that?
That's quite the grouping.
So where is Lakeside on there?
It's under Greater London.
It's on Greater London.
Oh, sorry, I'm blind.
But it's not even in Greater London.
No, it's not.
God.
Should just say London.
Echo.
We should have just not turned up to Lakeside and just argued with Hugo over it.
Because that was the start point, so.
Rip. Yeah. Isn't there a group, isn't someone who done the challenge also trying to go to every IKEA in the country at some point? Was that a thing? Or is my memory failing me and I'm just thinking of something completely different?
Well, I think it was probably I think it was me bragging about how many IKEAs I've been to that sparked this whole challenge off, actually.
Ooh.
Because I've been to like 9 IKEAs now.
Only 9? Pathetic. I'm kidding. I've only been to 5, 6. Have you been to 6? 5. Been to 5 IKEAs, yeah, that's it.
Those 5, the 5 Londons plus, yeah, a smattering. 4 others around the UK. I won't
I think I've done so far the 5 in London, Reading, and Southampton. Although Southampton is not too far from uni, so it probably explains why.
Amazing. Yeah, IKEA is quite a unique place. There isn't many places like it in terms of just massive everything under one roof mazes.
That's why we had a good challenge, and that's why finding another one was hard.
Yeah, we will come up with something, I'm sure. We've got a few things
Okay.
in the pipeline.
I've got an idea that's dead pretty much because of the situation.
Oh
So I
yeah,
might
if
as
you
well
want
tell
to
you
go
that.
over that, or we could hold off for that because maybe in a year's time that might be worthwhile.
I mean, maybe everyone would have forgotten it by then.
Yeah, go for it.
I think. Yeah. We were going to do all of the Magnificent Seven cemeteries
Mm.
in London, which
For
was they're
Halloween.
nicely spaced, but obviously, and that was to coincide with Halloween being on a Saturday this year.
Yeah.
But obviously, we can't really go around cemeteries with the current climate. So
Yeah, that's just not in everyone's best interests, or a bit too unsensitive in the current climate to. Even though we'd be able to come October, hopefully, because everything will be
Hopefully.
out of lockdown. Dear God, I hope so.
At worst, we hold it over for 2026 when it's next on us. When Halloween's next on us.
There we are. Put it in your diary.
Put it in the diaries now.
Yep, diary it now. 2026. I mean, the world might have
I've
split
already
in
got
two by then.
I've got calendar entries for 2060. So.
But yeah, no, that's a little bit of the behind the scenes and a little bit of a commentary of the IKEA challenge. Really fun day. A bit scary to think that it was only a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It feels like
Yeah.
a lot longer ago than it actually was.
Yeah.
February.
well, just so much has
February
happened
1st.
since then.
Yeah, it's been quite a busy time in the world. But glad to give you guys a bit of escapism for today.
Yeah. There are decades when weeks happen, and there are weeks when decades happen.
Yeah.
We had a few of the latter recently.
Yeah, exactly. And let's all look forward to the day where Brexit is our biggest problem once again. We're gonna finish. We're gonna come out the other end of this and then realize that
You know what? Yeah, Brexit.
EU
We can actually
kicks
put
in. Oh god. So let's look forward to that. But I think we're about ready to sign out now, unless I'm forgetting anything, guys.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna hit the road now. We're gonna go.
Well, not hit any road really.
Yeah, we can't
No,
hit any road.
no road that we hit. No. Do not leave your house.
Go outside and punch a road.
Do not pass go. Do not collect £200.
I might go for a short walk.
Go for a short walk.
I mean, I would
hit
go
the ball
for
As
a
long as it's your
run.
first walk of the day.
Of course, I have them outside.
Alright guys, well thanks very much for coming along. Thanks very much
We'll see
for
you again
watching.
soon.
Yeah, if anyone wants to plug their social media, go ahead.
No, it's already in the chat.
Yeah, Felix has plugged his social. Tom.
Twitter.com/thetomcal.
Hi. Anyone else want to?
No, they're not. They're
No,
mindless.
that's all good then. We're brilliant. Alright, thanks very much for watching guys. Have a great weekend. And I
Take
might
care.
see you again tomorrow at some point. We'll see what happens. But
Who knows? Don't write checks so they can't cash them up.
shut up. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.